grinding on a Friday night moves. Now they feel me coming like a fourth down blitz. Got them talking sideways, throwing fits. But I must admit, I can't quit. 'Cause I'm the outlaw of college football.
Woo! Here we go again. We're going to do another softball game this time. Hopefully we won't get a strike. Because we get another strike, we're out of here. But you know what? I'm tired of putting up with the damn censorship from YouTube. So if they're going to kick me, they're going to kick me. I'm going to go down like a third strike in softball. And the only thing we're not going to be able to do, because we got 3 strikes on this for doing this. We got 3 strikes. If we get a third strike, then they'll shut my channel down. So the only way to keep from getting that third strike is to basically not put the actual audio of the announcers calling the game. And I know a lot of people, you like to hear the actual audio. If you want to hear the actual audio, though, you're going to have to go and subscribe to SEC Network Plus, and that's a family network of ESPN Plus. Because if we actually put the audio on here for the game itself, then we will be shut down because I've already got 2 strikes. If we're going to try it like this and they shut me down anyway, then I guess they just shut me down anyway. I'm just fed up with the shit. So they're going to at least let us do this, or I just won't do a channel anymore because it should be fair use. It falls under fair use. And we have a legal right to actually watch this live without their audio. As you can see here, Oklahoma is about to throw out the first pitch against Alabama State. There it is. So it looks like that was called a strike. Is that a strike? Or is that a ball? It might be a ball. That's right, Thunder OU Sooner. Everybody like the like button when you come in here, as I got 5 on it says. So y'all going to have to help me a little bit because I'm not a softball connoisseur. With some of the terminology, it's 2 strikes and 2 balls, right? 2 strikes and 2 balls for Alabama State on deck. 0-0 pitching for Oklahoma. Killer Breeze will be in here in a little bit. He'll know more about these players than I do. Might give me a list of players for Alabama because we're going to do some Alabama softball too this weekend. Alabama's undefeated and ranked number 7 in one poll and number 4 in the other one, I think. Oklahoma, I think, dropped to 7th or 8th, maybe 9th in the latest poll. Well, looks like y'all walked the first batter. I've been hearing that the pitching might be where you guys lack this year. Thunder Houston was the first comment to come in here tonight. He's first batter up. Oklahoma probably gets a run rule against the Hornets today. Let's hope so. Got 77 people in the chat already. If y'all don't mind, smash the like button. I cannot actually listen to the actual announcers of this game because they didn't give me 2 strikes for that. Really, it was Flow Sports that done it. Usually ESPN doesn't do that. They just give you a copyright, not a copyright strike. There's 2 different things there. Chopper out at first. 2 outs for Oklahoma, right? No. Is that right? How many outs y'all got? 2 outs? Called strike. Got 103 people in the chat. If any of y'all know any of your friends that's over on the Blessed Vet channel, they're having to actually watch his channel with no picture whatsoever. They're just having to watch a box score. If they want to come over here and watch an actual video of the game actually being played live, go over and tell the people on Blessed Vet to come over here if they want to see an actual live video of the game as opposed to doing the box scores. Two balls, one strike, two outs. That's a strike. Two strikes, two balls, two outs. And that's a ball. In the turf, it's a ball. Ball three balls, two strikes, two outs. Got 120 people in the chat. Like I said, if you know anybody over at Blessed Vet that's having to watch just a box score, go over and tell them to come over here if they want to see an actual video. As I said before at the beginning of the game, if people are asking why, we are not having the audio play, we're trying to avoid getting a third strike. We probably wouldn't get a strike, but just to be safe, it's better safe than sorry. I don't want to get a third strike, so if you want to hear the actual audio to this game, go subscribe to SEC Network Plus, which is a part of the family of networks of ESPN Plus. That's the only way you can listen to it like that. Killer Breeze is into his house.
What's happening?
No, just trying to figure out this top softball technology without you.
Where are we? Top of the first, two out. Alyssa Parker is pitching.
Yep. Pop fly. Third out.
So that's pretty interesting. You got a true freshman starting pitcher and a true freshman starting catcher, true freshman starting center fielder. How awesome is that? What's up, Fred?
Won't be awesome in law if y'all catch that third loss.
I'm not worried about those losses, man.
You better be worried about them.
Nah.
You're gonna caught two. Y'all ain't caught two against subpar competition. You get in the SEC play, you're gonna get slapped around a little bit.
Nah, that's not how it works. You know better than that.
Just like that.
You know better than that. That's not how that works on the diamond sports.
Do you know the names of these players? Because I do not. I did not.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. Chance to get a lineup.
Yep, I know them.
I'm gonna need a lineup next time. I'm gonna have to start making sure I have a lineup ready. Since we're having to do play-by-play, we got to be a little more professional, I guess. I'm still going to cuss.
Well, I can tell you almost certainly, without having seen it, I would imagine that obviously Alyssa Parker is pitching. Kendall is behind the plate. I would imagine that
who's 00?
That 00 is Alyssa Parker.
Okay.
I would imagine that Agbayani is at second. Gabby Garcia is at short. Nelly is at third. And then Cassidy is probably in right, maybe. Cassidy could be at first. And then right field is probably Ella.
Thunder's, OU Center says that Oklahoma has a beautiful softball stadium. Yes, they do.
Yeah, Love Field is the class of the NCAA. Now, what's funny is Patty Gasso was talking about this in a recent interview. They're actually having trouble. They thought once they built this big, beautiful stadium that was kind of the class of the country, that they would have no problem getting people to come play, getting competition to come play, because it would show, opponents could come see it and go back to their schools and let them know, what's going on around the country. But as it's turned out, apparently it's been a little bit more difficult to get people to come play at Love's Field that don't have to. So that explains a little bit of why this team has been on the road until today.
Basically saying I got punked out.
That is Cassidy Pickering at the plate. We got what?
You got punked out.
Who got punked out?
Y'all had to bow down to the Mary Nutter. Classic.
Oh, shit.
Flow Sports said, "Get your ass over here now."
Cassidy Pickering at the plate here. I don't know much about obviously this, but Cassidy, man, is about as good as they get. You know, you want to talk about discipline at the plate. Cassidy Pickering does not strike out much.
Scott ain't played Alabama yet.
That could be the case because Alabama is one of only 3 teams with a sub 1 ERA. Well, no, they are. They've got an incredible pitching staff.
Just trying to aggravate you a little bit.
They've got it, but they do. They got it. They got a great pitching staff.
Look, man, seriously, I ain't trying to be a jerk here, but I thought Alabama State was a HBCU school.
Who says they're not?
I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of white players.
There we go. There we go. Shopping at the Gap. Stand-up double.
I guess
Cassidy comes through with a stand-up double to lead off in the bottom of the first.
Actually, people ask me that sometimes. They'll ask me about these HBCU schools that's got white players, but what you can do is you can get a minority scholarship, actually. I know some people that got minority scholarships to HBCUs that were white people.
What's happening, Lane? Let's see how many people we got up in the chat tonight. Right
We're already
now,
up to 158, and it's still early, 6 o'clock. Most people aren't even off from work yet.
so we got a good number. And then we must have a few in X as well.
It's up to 160. So we have 6 on X and 154 on. Y'all go ahead and share this thing out for us. Get more people up in here. Also, you want to help us curb the censorship that is YouTube. You can donate to the channel. At the bottom, you'll see Venmo and Cash App.
That's Kendall. All right, Kendall Wells, starting catchers at the plate. True freshman, 0-1 is the count. Kendall just sent that bad boy home. See ya! True freshman, leading the team in home runs, probably leading the country in home runs. True freshman.
Got to start right out the gate. 2-run homer, 2-0.
I mean, how sweet is that? Kendall Wells, Patty Gasso said, keep in mind that 2 of the best hitters in college softball history came from OU. Jocelyn Allo is considered the best. She has the home run record. And Patty Gasso, they've also got some other studs like Lauren Chamberlain, but Patty Gasso said that Kendall Wells is power on a level she hasn't seen before. That's impressive.
Sue Smith.
Here, Ella Parker with maybe with a swing like butter. Just smooth like butter.
Sue Smithwick from El Paso is with us today.
Nice. What's up, Sue? Yeah, everybody let us know where you're from. Let us know where you're from. That might be gone too.
Let's hit the wall.
Off the wall. Another stand-up double. So we've gone 3 for 3 with the first 3 in the lineup. 2 hits, 2 stand-up doubles, and a home run. How about that? That's pretty good.
When I first turned this game on, it was Texas Tech and Abilene Christian. It was 17-0 in the second inning. I was like, man, I hope they don't try to keep this game on.
Lane, yeah, right. I know. Lane, what does the UCLA, I can't think of her name right now. What does she have? How many home runs does she have? She can't have many more than Kendall. Because UCLA trails Oklahoma in home runs, right? The last time I checked, they were second. Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
I'm glad you said it because I couldn't pronounce that shit.
I don't know if I got it right. What's up from Norman? We gotta love Norman in the house.
Solely
home base.
Solely's from Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
Repping home base is Blasian from Norman. Denizen, we know Denizen. Our boy Denizen is in the house. Denizen's from Tulsa. All right, we've got oh shit, you know, is that Alyssa? I can't see who that. What number is that? I don't have my that's Alyssa.
Michael Surser from Chickasaw, I guess.
Alyssa's a hitter too, by the way. And we got Phoenix in the house. Broken Arrow, formerly Broken Arrow. What's up, Jim? Broken Arrow, at one time home of many, many OU Roughnecks, came from Broken Arrow at one point in time.
I'm not going to monetize this today. I'm just going to leave the monetization off because they're going to take
Well,
it
if
down.
y'all want to
anyway.
help us out, they can go to Venmo or your Cash App, man. Y'all help us out if you can. It goes.
Yeah, and I got a list of people that I didn't get a chance to shout out on the Venmo. Got a couple of big donations that I neglected because I was getting offline at the time.
Chickasaw.
South Oklahoma City from C. Grizzle.
Oh, did Gabby just go deep? Gabby just went deep. So that's a stand-up double followed by a 2-run home run, followed by a stand-up double by another 2-home run to give your Oklahoma Sooners a 4-0 lead. The first 4 batters have seen the plate, have made it to home plate. How about that?
Benny Jeanette from Galveston, Oklahoma, thanks us for getting to see yet another Oklahoma Sooner home run. This time a 3-run home. This is a 3-run homer this time.
I think, man, you know, I'm starting to think in softball. There's a run rule with 8 or more runs in the 5th. I think there needs to be a mercy rule. If you're over, I think they have a mercy rule of 15-run lead by the end of the 3rd, and that's also and that's in like tournament play. It's some tournament play or something.
Yeah, they need to have that 15-run rule in place for every game because you talk about football where teams shouldn't be playing. Football teams should be playing the Citadel and stuff.
Yeah,
because it gets a little out of hand. But in softball, it really gets out of hand, and it'll take all day to play a game if you wait on that 10-run rule, 5th inning kind of shit. Because it might take all day to get to the 5th inning.
Yeah, that's right. Benny is watching from Galveston. Benny, I got good friends in Galveston, and I'm on Lake Conroe, brother. I'm not too far away from you. Not that close. All right, here's Kai. Here is our freshman phenom center fielder. She's a badass, man. Fast as lightning. Little change up low.
Larry Hinkle from Ponca City, Oklahoma.
A little change up, and I ain't talking Jason Bateman movies. Tries to come with a little bit of heat.
Fred Bagley's from Hara, Oklahoma, or Hara, Oklahoma. They should have a 1st inning run rule for Oklahoma.
Yeah, you can tell this is gonna be ugly.
If you get up by freaking 20 runs, out of here. You're out.
What's happening, JT? Michael, what's up, Boomer?
I did send NIL Commish a invite.
Nice.
They said that he got removed. He did create yet another channel. This time, I think he used a different email. He needs to use a different phone number as well. I can teach him the way of the boogeyman if he just listened to me.
By the way, I was just talking about Kai Miner's speed, and she just stole 2nd. That's Lexi McDaniel's in the game.
Did you say dyslexia?
No, her name. I said that's Lexi. Her name is Lexi.
Dyslexia.
Yeah, that's Lexi. Lexi's cute, man.
You said dyslexia at first.
No, I said this is Lexi. That's Lexi, dude. Let's call her dyslexia.
This is Lexi. Dyslexia. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just color commentary. You know they're gonna get on to you for that vape, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You'll be smoking pot on here, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of dumbasses, where's
Oh, another ball low. Lexi with a good.
Remember
This is a trademark of an Oklahoma offense, which is great discipline at the plate. What'd you say?
get on, man. I'll get to it in a minute. If you don't mind, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It don't take but 4 or 5 seconds to do that, and they're probably not even that long.
Yeah, help us out. We're over 200.
Share.
If you can hit that like, we need to get that like button. We need to get those likes up to 50, man. We're a little over 200. If we could pump it to 50, man, y'all would be helping us out big time. All right, what we got here.
Subscribing is very important as well. It's all
All right,
free.
Bioni's at the plate.
Here comes a dumbass commercial. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, Goose.
Who's Goose?
Goose is an incoming recruiter. Oh, we're close, man. We're at 46. Come on, 4 more, man. Y'all get us there. Get us to 50. We're so close. I'm like a whore begging for likes. Please like me. Please like me.
This is the home of the Attention Whore Network. Everybody likes attention. I don't care what they say.
We're
We all-
close.
we all-
just
we
need
all
4
attention
more,
whores.
man. We're so close. All right, this pitcher's rattled for sure. I would be too if the first 5. There we go. Boom. He just hit 50. Y'all are awesome, man. Y'all are so cool. All right. This pitcher is rattled. I'd be rattled too if I let the first 5 hitters come, get on base. I mean, I actually kind of feel bad for her.
Kia stole third.
That's because she is fast as lightning.
Well, now. Y'all finally get an out. Y'all supposed to be Hornets. Where the hell's your sting at, man? Y'all ain't got no damn sting. Y'all an embarrassment to the state of Alabama. Go back to Montgomery.
Yeah, the only thing, Goose, whose last name is Hutchins, by the way, Goose Hutchins, who's an elite 2027 catcher / infielder. We got Kendall,
Y'all got a
who's
girl
also technically an infielder too, because she can play first. So we're going to have Kendall and Goose at the same time. And actually, we'll have Goose as a freshman with Ella and Cassidy as seniors, and Gabby, Nelly, and Abby as juniors. That team's going to be sick. Sydney Barker, who Patty Gasso calls can use Sydney anywhere on the field. And there you go. Another hit. Sydney Barker, Patty Gasso always talks about the utility, nature of Sydney Barker truly being able to play any position on the field outside of catcher. Lane's got a little Sydney crush. Lane's a little sweet on Sydney. Yeah, we got a pitch and change, which makes sense. Yeah, well, Alyssa's my woman, Lane. You need to back off, dog. Tread lightly.
Also, I mean, I don't really push this as much because YouTube gets a cut. But if it's more convenient for you and you want to donate to the channel, there's a money $sign at the bottom. You click on that, and you can write a comment out, and it'll highlight your comment and push you to the top, and we'll read your comment out first. Also, after the show, this live stream will go to podcast. You can also donate to the money dollar sign on there as well. But right now there is a money dollar sign at the bottom if you want to do a live donation and get your comment pushed to the top.
Yeah, I think Alyssa's going to play a lot of first base.
Ironically, I may get my third strike and get my channel shut down by a softball game, which is predicated on 3 strikes.
Dude, don't say that.
Just saying, I'm tired. I'm fed up with them, man. I'm telling you, they shut me down. They won't. I'm tired of this shit. Tired of being censored all the time. Take my ass to Rumble.
We need to do that anyway. All right, we batted around in the first inning. It's a 7-0 lead.
We're not hijacking it. This is someone else's feed that is actually doing the deed, so to speak. We've taken the audio and we've imposed our pictures on the side, which makes it fair use. Sorry.
By the way, no, you're good. By the way, I'm not even going to mention the name, but I guess our boy's not showing up tonight.
I forgot his name, man. I was trying to remember while ago I was going to call him something. I forgot his name on the screen name. That's how much he really. The only reason I even think about it is because he's just constantly in there saying, "Why ain't nobody liking my comments?"
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, and then you say like on there, and they come to find out, she hit the picture. She just hit the batter. Come to find out, he's liking his own comments.
I know that's that was so funny.
What's his damn name again?
Burnt Toast.
Burnt Toast. That's it. I've been calling it. He got mad and started wanting to fight me and stuff. I told you I was gonna get him mad enough to want to fight. Call that shit. He's ready to fight, man.
Man, he's a weenie. He is a major weenie.
Look at that dumbass. How'd she miss that? What did they do? Bounce off of something?
The great thing is, we really don't have to say anything because as soon as Burnt Toast starts popping off, the entire chat handles business.
Yeah, Jared Donald got him pretty good in the comments earlier today.
Thunder jumps on his ass quick too.
Jerry Donald said he was one of those guys that pretends he's in the military and he never been in the military. Stolen valor coward.
Yeah, that's
what start calling him. I call him Burnt Twat. He gets pissed off about that shit for some reason.
Oh well.
He don't like to talk about Austin either, by the way. So you know.
Well, I can say whatever the hell I want about Austin. I've got family there and I live there.
He said he better not see you driving around in Austin. He said he's gonna put your ass in your place.
I know, I'm worried. I was real worried about that. And then I wasn't.
He claimed it. He's like, why don't you come down here in Austin and say my face? Knowing I'm 1,000 miles away in Tuscaloosa. Like, I'm really going to drive 1,000 miles for your piddly ass.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He you know the type. Come on, Kendall. Send this thing back to
Got some more.
whence it came.
Tishomingo's popular tonight, ain't it?
Hell yeah.
We got BR Fam. Yeah, we'll call him Stolen Valor. I ain't gonna give him the burnt because he can't even spell burnt. He spelled it with 2 U's.
He's just a dumbass.
It's almost as bad as them Cajuns spell and go with 5 letters.
He's just a complete dumbass.
Complete being the key word.
Yeah, that's right.
Got that shit down pat.
I suspect this pitcher is going to have a worse time. Actually, the bases are now loaded with 1 away and maybe the best hitter in the country coming to the plate. I think Ella Parker is going to knock the cover off of this ball, and we're going to see an 11-0 lead here in the next, 30 seconds to 2 minutes.
Well, Thunder, I've told him he can come on here. I'll send him a link. That'll probably be a lot better for him physically because, you know, even if he were to whoop my ass, I'm still gonna get my shots in. I'm gonna hurt him.
Not happening.
I'm gonna kick him.
He ain't whipping nothing.
I'm gonna kick him where the sun don't shine. This ain't the MMA, man. I ain't playing by no rules.
He ain't whipping nothing.
Tell him like Chris Tucker told Chan, I'll bite your goddamn nose off.
Come on, Ella. Come on, Ella. This pitcher is struggling. Obviously, this pitcher pitches with a lot of off-speed stuff.
That's a pretty good nickname for him. Like toast, no butter.
Yeah. That's right.
I think he's got a lot of butter.
He's that burnt toast if you tried to scrape it all off and you just end up ripping it apart because it's just crappy toast.
He's a bottom. That's what he is.
Oh, Ella!
He's a bottom. They probably used the butter and the lube on him.
Yeah, he's a bottom. He's the guy when the substitute teacher came and he was the guy tattling to the teacher when she came back. Jesse was talking about you when you weren't here.
Yeah. Little does he know the teacher actually, we're already tapping that booty.
That's right. What's up, Mr. John?
Teacher's on our side. JT liked the old school rush hour Chris Tucker comment. Says JT.
Do we have anyone in the chat from outside of the US of A? We got any international watchers yet? Come on, Ella. Down. Oh, damn, it hit the top of the wall. That's a home run though, right?
They hit off her glove, I thought.
Oh, it's a two run. Oh shit.
Get her. She ain't gonna catch her.
Oh, she
got Damn. What the hell, man? That's church league softball right there, man. That's some church league shit, man.
I thought they were calling it a standing double, and they would just advance, but apparently not. It was just a hit off the top of the wall.
Tish Mango.
And instead of a 11-0 lead like I predicted, it's 10.
Them girls play like they're in Tishomingo, Oklahoma church softball league.
Singapore, we do have international watchers tonight. What up, Keto Bandito? Keto's in the house.
Keto Bandito, I remember that name. I remember that name from last time. Welcome back, Keto. Y'all like and share the feed out. There's another podcast going on called Blessed Vet, and they don't have actual video on there. So if you go over and tell them to come over here, I know that's mean, but I'm trying to provide y'all with the actual video. So I'll send Kill Breeze over there.
It's all fair and love and YouTubing, right?
Go over and tell the people Blessed Vet they want to see the actual video that we do have it over here.
Hold on a second.
And you know, some people just probably make up they're from out of the country just to play with you, right? This doesn't look legit. Watching from Tanza, Philippines.
Hell yeah!
It don't sound like a real
Banga Boy McGee. What Banga Boy, man? What the hell's going on in Tanza tonight?
Swinging from the vines in the forest.
Oh, I didn't realize. Are they reviewing something?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, see,
They hit the top of the wall, bounced up, and came back in.
Huh. I don't know.
They said it's in the morning there. Well, good morning, Banga. What you having for breakfast in the Philippines?
For some reason, I thought that would be a home run for some reason, but maybe I'm. What's he gonna say here?
He said, "Hello, hello. I'm Burnt Toast's uncle. He sat on my lap too long. His balls dropped."
What just happened here? So they didn't change anything. Ella's still on third.
Cheeto says 8:37 a.m. in Singapore.
Damn
we need to move to Singapore, man. We'd probably be a hit over there.
Killer and the Outlaw.
That's right.
Live from Tanza, Philippines.
I bet you we could provide a lot of college football that a lot of people can't provide over there. We could teach people the college football way in the Orient.
Bring some good old outlaw fun to Singapore. All right, come on, listen. This is my girl.
You can go on tour, man. Go to Singapore, Bangkok, Taiwan, Tokyo, and hang out with your team, the crab cakes, Nagasaki egg rolls.
That's right. Come on, Alyssa. All that balls.
Dennis said he's not actually located in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's located in Tulsa, Russia. Rice and chicken, as always.
Arroz con pollo.
Sounds very stereotypical, man. Stereotyping yourself with rice and chicken, man.
Arroz con pollo.
What's them damn things called that look like bananas? Plantations?
Dude, don't be tripping. Plantains are delicious. Get them grilled plantains or sweet plantains. I don't like the green ones.
They got them on the buffet bar here in Tuscaloosa.
We got another out? What the hell?
God dang it. 11-0 already.
Wait, how is it 11-0 with someone still on third? Oh, never mind. They just took it off. Yeah, Zane, it has been a dismantling. They just recorded their second out. They've already batted through the lineup once. They're almost through it a second time.
Lane's got some competition for Alyssa. Lane says she sent a Valentine's letter.
That's nonsense. I don't believe it. I'm not gonna listen, man. It was all fun and games, Lane, until you wanted to make a move, and I just don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna ask you to back off. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all back can share, man. Y'all can share.
No. I called it.
You ain't into that freeway dance kind of stuff?
I'm gonna since we've got over 300 in the chat right now, I'm gonna refrain from answering that.
Well, I heard Burnt Toast volunteered for shower hour at the prison.
Oh, say that again. Sorry, I got a little excited.
I said Burnt Toast, I heard, volunteered for shower hour at the prison.
Now that makes sense to me. By the way, we're up to 75 likes. If we could crack, let's triple digit likes, man. Y'all help us get to 100. That's 26 more. I know it's corny as hell.
Yeah, but we really
like me.
What we really like is them subscriptions.
Well, that is true.
We broke a new record. I mean, there's podcasters out there that's got over 100,000 members that have never had a 500 subscriber night. We had a 503 subscriber night.
Well, the Outlaw and I are going to bring you a lot of these sports that are, you know, some of the diamond sports, man. Some softball and some baseball. And if y'all can help us grow, man, we would very much appreciate it. So we did awesome. Y'all were awesome, unbelievable actually last time. And we had over 500 subscribers in one night, which was amazing. I mean, that was amazing. So if we could get a few tonight, man, that'd be awesome too.
I don't know where the game went.
Where'd Killer go?
Hold up.
Oh, he's back. All right, let's see what we got now from Alyssa in the second inning. She's pitching with a comfortable 11-run lead. Let's get an over under on the total tonight. Are we gonna hit 30 runs again? Are we going for 30 tonight, Jesse?
Well, if there's a 15-run rule in the third inning, you won't get there.
No, there's not. But I'm saying that it's like
There should be.
Maybe an international play or some kind of tournament rules of.
That's why these games shouldn't be played in softball for real. They talk about football. It definitely shouldn't happen in softball. They should never play these kind of games ever.
Why?
Because it's just ridiculous, man. It's just like, damn. It'd be like watching Alabama or Oklahoma play Broken Arrow High School or some shit, man.
Wow.
The game ended up like 222-0, like Georgia Tech versus Cumberland.
By the way, how great is this chat room, man? We just went to 98. It's gonna happen. We're gonna hit 100. Y'all rock the cat box, man. Jacob, I would agree with you that fried bologna is extremely underrated.
Fried bologna is pretty good.
Hell yeah, it's good.
It's not good for you, but it's good.
We didn't say nothing about that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about taste.
Everything
As
tastes
we
good,
know,
it's bad for you.
Yeah, well,
So it sucks.
the entire American diet is bad for you, but we don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
And that's why we're moving to Singapore. We're moving to Singapore with Keto. Keto's going to put us up in Singapore, get us a studio and everything. We're going to be the Southern U.S. Orient Express over there.
Fried spam isn't bad either, man. If you go to Hawaii, you're going to be eating spam in one way or another. I'm going to tell you that right now. They eat spam like a mother out in Hawaii. I don't know what it's about.
You ever tried that turkey spam? That's pretty good, too.
No.
They got turkey spam now.
But what I was going to say is, I was just about to comment that I did not realize until recently that they got all kinds of flavors for spam, dude. They all kinds of flavors. You'll find, if you search it on YouTube, you'll see many people doing like taste videos or reaction videos and opening up like 10 different kinds of spam. Crazy flavors, dude. Like pumpkin and spice spam.
I know a guy that does box opening videos for Major League and professional teams, and they send him like the fan kits and whatever. He makes a lot of views off of that.
Yeah.
Lane Seed prefers a medium rare 16-ounce ribeye.
Well, I can't really disagree with Lane, but I would prefer if I'm buying, I'm going with a New York strip.
Keto said that we are welcome in Singapore anytime.
But whether it's a New York strip or a ribeye, or you know, well, the one thing we can agree on is this: the filet mignon sucks. That is the worst. I don't know why anyone gets a filet mignon. That is the worst cut of steak, and it's one of the most expensive ones on the menu.
It's just got a fancy name.
Dude, when I used to sell software, man, when I sold my soul out to corporate America, you know, when I was younger, I was fairly decent at it. I had an unlimited expense account, and of course, I was taking all these credit unions and banker, C-suite guys out to dinner and entertain them, and they always wanted to go to the steakhouse and the strip club.
Well, I thought Alabama State didn't hit a home run on y'all.
Well, they're gonna have to hit 12 before it becomes a problem. So
David Moyer is from my neck of the woods. He is from Northport, Alabama, which is right down the street from me, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes from here. Hey, David, hit me up sometime, brother. We'll get together. Maybe do a video together at one of these restaurants and have a little bit of fun, man.
That's right, Denizen. They rapping and baking. You want to know, and you know why. Clearly, you understand why.
Hey, David, since you're from Northport, check me out on Facebook under Jesse Paul Clark. Jesse, no I. Jesse Paul Clark on Facebook. Sorry about that, Killer. Let me interrupt you.
No, you're good. Hold on 1 second.
Here's the pitch. Inside ball one. Thought that almost got the plate there, but I guess not. Ball one from double zeros. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to first, not in time. Or was it in time? Did she get her? 2 balls. No, she didn't. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, it is a pretty contrasting uniform scheme tonight, Denizen. You are right. Denizen has his badge. He's deputized, by the way. You'll see people in here with their badges like Denizen and Fred Bagley. If you want to get a badge and get deputized, you can join Outlaw Posse for $2.99 a month. It's a join button by the subscribe button. You'll get a badge to be deputized, get a random 4 horseman shout out on the actual podcast, as well as possibly the comment of the day. Like I said, it's just $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week, just a half a bottle of water for the Outlaw. We got 402 people in here now. As you come in, please smash the like button and then hit subscribe and share it out to everybody. Liking and subscribing is the 2 most important. Sharing is also caring, so share it out. Hey, Thunder, do me a favor real quick. Go over to Blessed Vets stream and link our channel or link our game over there, so the people over there that are having to watch a box score can come over here and get actual video. Thunder OU Sooner. It's called Blessed Vet. Now, Blessed Vet wants to come over here and do play-by-play with us. Tell him he's more than welcome. We can push his channel with ours. We can just do a multi-channel podcast. Actually, I might get with Blessed Vet about that and see if he wants to do a multicast with us, because I do have the paid version of StreamYard. WCW reference says Jacob Atone. I'm not sure. What are you referring to as far as the reference goes? I mean, I refer to a lot of certain things, movies and quotes that I've learned over the years. Throw it into my vocabulary. And there's no telling, man. I did learn a lot of the way I handle certain situations from watching wrestling. But back in the day when wrestling was great, when they had Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and Chris Jericho and Triple H and DX and the NWO, Hulk Hogan.
And even after all that, I still love Junkyard Dog the most.
Why?
I don't know, man, because when I was a kid, Junkyard Dog was like Mid-South Wrestling was what I watched all the time.
I watched something sort of like Mid-South, but it wasn't really called that. It was a local outfit here called Southeastern, or I think it's called Southeastern Championship Wrestling or something.
Yeah, who were the stars? I think I watched
the announcer was Gordon Soley. It was an affiliate of the NWA, which ended up being WCW. Bullet Bob Armstrong was my favorite. I don't know if you ever heard of Bullet Bob. The Armstrong brothers. You know Road Dogg Jesse James in DX. He's Bullet Bob's son, Jesse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I watched some of that Mid-South. I'd watch it through the UFW. I think it's Universal Wrestling with Nick Bockwinkel and shit.
It was the Mid-South I watched, and then the one in Texas with Kerry Von Erich. And
they interchange them stars anyway. They travel around and go to different federations and stuff.
Well, yeah. So, like, when I was the first wrestling that I watched was like Junkyard Dog, Ted DiBiase when he was real young, Kamala, the
Terry
Ugandan
Taylor.
Warrior.
Terry Taylor over there.
Terry Taylor was over there actually. He came on a little later. Not when I first started.
They killed Terry Taylor when they brought him to WWF and called him the Red Rooster.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was the stupidest shit.
And the same thing, Leaping Lanny Poffo, who he turned into Lanny Poffo turned into what? Didn't he turn in? Was that Brutus the Beefcake? Was that Lanny Poffo? No, that's not right.
No, that was
Leaping Lanny Poffo turned into somebody else. He was horrible too.
Yeah, they did that. I think Vince did that on purpose to allow the NWA stars just to punish them. Made him think he was going to try to put them over, and he really didn't. He got up to Dusty Rhodes and got him coming there dressed in polka dots and being a plumber and shit.
No fucking way.
But I guess we need to get back to the game here.
Oh, Leaping Lanny Poffo was the younger brother of Macho Man, dude.
Yeah, he was. He was the younger brother of Macho Man. Both of them's last name.
Hacksaw Butch Reed, hell yeah.
Both of them's last name was Poffo. His real name was Randy Poffo. So you can see why he changed his name to Savage.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Now, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was big on the wrestling I was watching when I was a little kid, too.
Like I said, a lot of those wrestlers ended up in WWF and over here in NWA and shit like that. They just interchange them.
I Am Sooner is in the house.
Dirty Dutch Man. Do you ever remember Dirty Dutch Mantel?
I don't remember that one.
He's got a podcast. Me and him's pretty good friends, but another guy named Wildcat Wendell Cooley. Adrian Street used to play the queer card a lot. It's pretty funny.
What was his name?
The Exotic.
I remember
Adrian Street.
I remember Wahoo McDaniels. JYD, that's the one I was talking about. That's what started this all off as I was talking about Junkyard Dog, man. He used to come out to don't. It was awesome. All right, we are walking. Oh, no, we're not walking her. Kai Miner at the plate. Come on, Kai. Kai's gonna run that out. Told you. That's safe. I told you. She's gonna run that out.
Man, I don't even know if these girls can win a SWAC game the way they're playing. They play like church league, man.
Well, it's not there. Steve Dr. Death Williams, who played for who?
Easy throw out, man. That had nothing to do with Oklahoma. That had to do with them just sucking. And then that rundown. How do you let that happen?
I don't know, but you remember Steve Dr. Death Williams?
Yeah, WWF screwed him up too.
You know who Steve Dr. Death, you know where he comes from, right?
Yeah, it comes from sissy-ass Oklahoma.
Denizen knows. Denizen knows what's up.
I know where Dr. Death come from. Him and JR are real good friends.
Yeah, they are.
The You know, he's an Oklahoma fan, big Oklahoma fan.
Come on, Lexi. Lexi.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. She's a true freshman, and she is
Yeah, he did. He become the genius. That was the dumbass.
That was it. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you. Both of his characters were terrible. Leap and Lanny was dumb too.
Earl Gwynn, give us the answer to that. Yeah, he used to wear a graduation outfit.
That's gone. Oh no. Damn. Thought that was gonna be gone. Oh, she got caught. Wow. Well, that's a good play for him.
Finally. I mean, I'm starting to worry about Alabama State. They may not even be able to beat Alabama A&M.
All right, we got over 400 people in the chat right now, and we are sitting at, come on, damn it, 126 likes, which is awesome, by the way. Thank y'all very much. And if we can
trying to get Thunder,
boy,
I was trying to get somebody from the chat to go over to Blessed Vet and invite everybody over here if they don't have video, and let him know in the future if he wants to do a multicast, I can help him with his channel.
He's
got less subscribers than I do.
Yeah.
I could help him out instead of trying to undermine him. I guess I could help him.
Well, see if y'all can't help us push this bad boy to like 150 likes, man. We got 435 right now on YouTube, and on X we have. Where is it at? There we go. Oh, you know what I need to do anyway? I need to
435 on YouTube and 8 on X.
All right.
Which is better than it was last time. It was 0 on X.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good numbers still, regardless. Even our football podcasts don't usually go over 200 or 300. Our football live streams. Unless it's a late Saturday night. If it's a late Saturday night during football season, that should have go over 200 on the live stream.
Yeah. Why can't I see the
number 11 got a pretty rock.
Are you sure it's advertised on X? Because I don't see when I go to X, it's just automatically showing at the top.
It says it's got 8 people watching over there.
Okay.
448 and 8.
Let me try.
Once again, Facebook does nothing. I'm gonna quit clicking on Facebook because it don't do shit. Facebook's dead. They let that damn liberal crap kill their damn platform. Luckily for X,
I'm on it now.
Luckily for X, Elon Musk bought them. That saved X.
Nice hit.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, oh, big time. Elon saved a lot more than just X. I mean,
saved freedom of speech.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it. I mean, I think it sounds hyperbolic, but it really is true, man. At the time, there was not one. Go ahead.
He's not even American.
No, but he understands. He gets it, man.
It's like down there in South Africa where they're just, terrorizing white people and dragging them off their farms and killing them. I'm not supposed to say that word on here, by the way. I'm supposed to say unalive, so help me remember.
Yeah, no, I'm not good with all the rules either. All right, we're getting close, man. We're up to 137 likes. Come on, man, help us push it. I know we can beat that bad boy to 150.
Yeah, we need some subscribers too.
We'll get a couple, man. Let's see if we can't get it. It's free. We're gonna bring lots of content like this to y'all. If y'all like watching these softball games and some baseball this year, subscribe to the channel so you get notified. Y'all know the drill, man. But what are the 4 things they can do? Like, share, comment, and subscribe, right? Those are the 4.
Big 4, and they're all absolutely free.
I have now become every YouTuber you have ever heard in your entire life.
That's right. You got to get trained up. Might be having to get your own channel soon if I get shut down.
All right. That's not going to happen. This pitcher's actually kind of settled in a little bit.
She's got a nice little stance on her.
Yes, she does.
For those out there that want me to, can't remember that lady's name, man. I forget these people's names quick, but they will remember me, man. They'll find me about 6 months later and say, "Man, I remember you. You did this."
That's right. Richard's in the house. What's up, Richard?
Richard says, "Shot time."
That is Gown. Gown. Yeah. Who was
Man,
that? I wasn't even
something
paying
rich.
attention. Who was that?
Home run by Oklahoma makes it 14-0.
I can't see the number, and I can't. Pickering. Hell yeah. That's
K.
my girl, man.
Dinger.
Cassidy's-
K. Dinger.
Cassidy's so good.
MW Duck said, K. Dinger.
Oklahoma might set the record for home runs this year, dude. This is ridiculous.
They might set the record for most runs in the game, which is 48.
48?
Yeah. Which, ironically, is one more than your football streak of 47, by the way.
That's funny. That's true. All right. Well, listen. We are if we can get to 20 by the end of this inning, I'll say we got a shot at it.
I'll start feeling sorry for them.
I think that's might be Gowan. Yeah. That's my girl Kendall. That's her second home run in this game.
That's why you don't play. I don't ever want to hear anybody complaining about Alabama and Oklahoma playing the Citadel in football. When you playing softball, people playing Alabama State. This is the equivalent of being up 84-0 at halftime.
That's right. By the way, our girl Tammy Burton is in the house. I see Tammy for the first time tonight. What's up, Tammy? C Grizzle for Shizzle. What's up, C Grizzle? You the man, dude. It's a good pitch. Oh, they called it a ball.
Yeah, it is ridiculous to play Citadel. But let me tell you something. Citadel can give Oklahoma a better football game than Alabama State can give them a softball game. That's my point. It's like playing a high school, man, because there's not much parity in softball to me. There's a few dominant teams, man.
No, there's definitely separation between the top programs and the rest of the country.
After the top 20, it's very scarce.
I think there's also separation. Like you got 7, 8 programs that really are above the rest of the Power Four, and then you got, like you're talking about, top 20. But you definitely have separation in college softball. Parity is not the order of the day.
Right. Whereas something like college basketball is the true definition of parity.
Oh, she's on. What's up, Sean?
Let me make sure what I say here. Men's college basketball, because women's college basketball is just as bad as far as parity goes. But men's college basketball is, to me, the most paritable sport. It's got the most parity. Because you have, like, Ivy League schools beating Duke and shit.
No, I agree.
Now,
but it's
men's
also
baseball's got a lot of parity. Because, Coastal Carolina won the title one year. Women's sports in general, a lot of it don't have a lot of parity because a lot of girls don't participate in athletics as much as men do. And that's not me being sexist. That's just a fact that more men participate in athletics than women do usually.
No, I mean, I think that's right. But I will say, man, I can't speak for the rest of women's sports. Softball is really the only thing that I watch with any kind of regularity.
Except for men's gymnastics. That's a joke sport too. It's not one. I guess I should watch. I'm a sports fan, but I don't watch all sports, I guess. I don't either.
Because I don't know much about the gymnastics either. But at least I'm not lying to you and trying to pretend like I'm some sports know-it-all like some other fluffy guys I know.
There have been a few major upsets in softball, but not a lot. He was saying that something about JMU almost goes to the World Series. Yeah. The only big upset I can think of in softball was when Liberty beat Texas A&M as a 1 seed. That was probably the biggest upset I've ever seen in softball.
Yeah. And yet, Liberty was still made it to the playoffs. So it's not like they were a terrible team.
Yeah, they're probably one of the better G5 schools.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Alyssa, come on, baby. Alyssa's due. My girl is due.
Denison asks the question, how early can they stop the game due to a run rule? It's the 5th inning. They should have a 2nd or 3rd inning rule in place, probably.
I think a mercy rule in the 3rd would be good.
Lane said he resents being called fluffy.
I'm not talking about you, dude.
Did you call Wayne fluffy?
No, I was talking about the marshmallow.
He was talking about some guys.
Gone! Alyssa Parker. Deep! I just called it. Hell yeah!
He's talking about some guys that come in here the other day telling us we didn't know enough about softball to be doing a live stream.
I'm sorry. Say that again. I was watching.
I told Lane you were talking about those guys that came in here and was bitching at us about not knowing certain softball things. We're just, I'm sort of still learning. I'll lie about it. I'm still learning the game a little bit, but I know enough to sit here and talk about it, just like he did. Those guys did. I mean, it's just like being a fan. We're sitting here watching the game.
I was just about to say
you gotta have a certain prerequisite or experience to go to a game.
I got nothing to prove to anybody. I enjoy the hell out of watching these fine women play softball, and I don't really care what anyone thinks about it.
You can't call them fine, man. You know someone's going to get mad.
Yeah, well, they're fine. They're beautiful women. I don't know what to say. By the way, we're about to eclipse the 500 mark. I would imagine we're over 500 with the X viewers.
Yeah, 504. Y'all don't mind when you come in, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel and share it out to everybody and get this party crunk. See if Oklahoma can break the all-time run record. As Thunder Road Youth Center says, all we need is 32 more.
And if y'all can really help us out, any of y'all that aren't subscribed to the channel, it's free. It helps us out big time. If you could give us a couple of subscribes, man, that would be awesome too. All right, well, they didn't put up 11. Only 6. That's all they did. I'm disappointed that our girl Crystal hasn't come into the chat yet. Crystal was our resident softball expert last year.
We haven't made it to the weekend yet. Most people probably just got off from work, and most of them probably don't even know the game's on, to be honest with you.
Could be.
That's why y'all need to tell everybody, hey, there's a softball game on. We can actually watch it. Just can't get the audio because if we do, we'll get a strike.
JC, Oklahoma leads the home run count, the national home run count, by a lot. They were up by 14 the last time I saw. 12 or 14, something like that. They got to be over 60 now. Okay, let me see.
I just looked this up for y'all. The Oklahoma Sooners hold the NCAA record for the most home runs by a team in a single game, set against UTEP on February 11th, 2021 during a 29-0 victory. Oklahoma also tied the NCAA record for the most home runs in a single inning. So 13 home runs is the record in a game. Oklahoma owns that record. They did against UTEP in 2021. Was you able to hear me there, Killer?
I did, yeah. 21 was the first year they of their 4-year run. That was their first home run. So Oklahoma, going into this game, Oklahoma had 56 home runs. They were 16 ahead of UCLA, and they've scored, they've put up over 5 home runs tonight, so they're over 60. Oh yeah, we're over 100. We got 161 likes, man. Y'all are great.
When JT Thatcher asked the questions about the most home runs in the game, I thought I was going to find a team from back in the 1970s, but Oklahoma actually has the record.
I heard you. That's crazy.
So how many home runs have they hit in this game?
Well, Wells has 2. Pickering has 1. Alyssa has 1, so that's 4. I'm missing 1 though. Somebody else hit 1. Did Ella hit 1? No, Ella went off the top of the wall. What do we got? 4 in this game or 5? Let's see.
You're up to 510 people in the live stream. You come in, hit the like button, share it out, and subscribe. Liking and subscribing is really important. Sharing is also great too. They're all free. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Big 4.
And if you want to donate to the channel, you'll see it on the scroll down there is my Venmo information, JPC316, and money dollar sign JPC316 on Cash App.
By the way, number 4 in some polls, Nebraska, with Jordy Fromm now in a tight game with Oklahoma State. Number 16 ranked Oklahoma State 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th with Oklahoma State at the plate. Alyssa's starting to look pretty good in the circle here too.
Just got a $20 donation from Tammy Burton on Cash Out.
Tammy, you rock, man. Yeah, we are softball converts, Tammy. We love it. I do.
Yeah, we're gonna have to all hang out, Tammy, me and you and your husband Richard. I need to come up there and we need to hang out. Maybe I'll swing by Houston and grab Killer Breeze if Burnt Toast don't go over and rape him first in that RV. Killer Breeze has quite a few stalkers, just so y'all know. He's got one that's a Starbucks fiend too, named Lori.
You know it.
You can't help it. You a sexy devil, man.
That's right. Sorry, I'm having to take care of some business.
Appreciate that donation, Tammy. Again, cuts the middleman out for me. I don't have to give nothing to YouTube, which is great. But if y'all do want to, and if it's more convenient for you, there is a $money sign at the bottom. You can click on it and get your comment highlighted and push to the top. Me and Killer Breeze will address your comment above everybody else's. Jordy is a traitor, says Lutz 1114. You hear that, Killer?
Yeah, Jordy is a traitor. I think Jordy made a huge mistake. I think because she was homesick and couldn't be away from her boyfriend for too long, she decided to go leave and cost herself. Maybe at least she could win a national championship.
Her boyfriend from Nebraska.
Yeah, I think they're married now. She went back because she was homesick.
He should have moved to Norman. She's probably making more money in NIL than he is working in. At
Well,
O'Reilly's, where the hell he's working.
Here's the thing. I don't hold it against her. I'm just saying she made a mistake. She has the right to do whatever she wants. But in my opinion, she made a mistake. If she does not end up winning a national championship at Nebraska, and the likelihood is that she won't because it's hard to win a national championship anywhere, but if she doesn't win a national championship at Nebraska, she almost certainly would have won another one at Oklahoma. So, like most of us when we're young, we don't realize down the road. I find it hard to believe that if she doesn't win another national championship, that when she's 50 years old and she's been with her husband and in her hometown for the last 25 years, she's going to go, oh, you know what? Probably wouldn't have hurt to just stick it out for another year or two. That's all she had left was 2 more years.
Yeah, didn't she already have
possibly 2 more national championships and cement your legacy forever, or go home because you're homesick? I mean, it's the wrong move.
Didn't she already have 3 national titles already?
She's got 2.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's 2 national titles ain't enough.
But my point is, absolutely, if you want to stop at 2, but I mean, man, why would you stop at 2? If you're trying to be, this is the part I don't understand. If you're a competitive athlete, well, aren't you in it to be the best and the best ever? I mean, that's why I did anything.
If she were to win at Nebraska, that would be doing something that would be a lot harder than when we went to Oklahoma, because Oklahoma wins them all the time. So
there's no doubt about it.
She may have looked at like, I want to try to make my mark in another way.
Dude, she said it multiple times. She was homesick. She wanted to be home. She missed her man. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't fault her for it, but I do think it was a mistake. At the end of the day, I'm just saying, if it was me, I know that's what it would, because I have made similar decisions. I have made similar decisions. And at 52 years old, I look back on it now and go, man, I was kind of being a wuss. Like, I should have just stuck it out a little bit longer, because I felt like I was never going to get back to where and now here I am, so you only get so many opportunities, man. And my point is, I don't think anyone can argue that it would have been easier for her to win national championships at Oklahoma. Last year, that was the only thing they were missing. So
how do we know that she would have won another national title? Because Texas won.
Yeah, but that was our big weakness last year. We didn't have depth at pitching. If we'd
had
Sam Landry and Jordy Ball, we don't lose last year. If we have Sam Landry and Jordy Ball, no chance.
Y'all being greedy, man.
Well, maybe. Maybe.
You got to let Nebraska win one, man.
Hell no. I don't want anyone else to win one.
Sean James says Jordy helped the Sooners win big while she was here. I'm not going to hold it against her.
I'm not holding it against her. She had every right to leave. I'm not mad at her for leaving. I'm saying she made a mistake. That's what I'm saying. There's a big difference.
Well,
when Jordy left, I'm going to go find it on Twitter. I said, I thank you very much for everything she did.
Did she make a mistake, or did she try to go and make herself happy?
She made a mistake. She made a mistake. She made a mistake regarding her athletic career.
I've been with big companies before where I could make more money, but I wasn't happy.
Yeah, well, again,
maybe she wasn't happy.
If your goal as an athlete is to win the most championships, if that's her goal, she made a mistake. And just like that, thank you, Dennis. And Nebraska ain't winning one.
She won 2, though, right?
She did.
Well,
she did. I'm glad you think that way. So next time you start talking about Alabama winning another national championship, no, hold on. I'm glad you said that.
I think
so the next time you start talking shit about winning national championships at Alabama, I'm going to tell you, why you want to win another one? Why you want to win another one? Don't
Alabama didn't win it.
Isn't 6 and 15 years enough?
Alabama didn't win 4 in a row.
Isn't 6 and 15 years enough? Why don't you want another one?
We ain't won one almost 6 years now, man. We deserve another one.
You're being greedy. You're being greedy. We haven't won one in 26 years. So
it's not my fault y'all ain't won one since the tournament.
Oh, okay. So it ain't my fault that Oklahoma wins a shitload of them either. And Jordy
y'all
Ball
being mean to poor old
mistake.
Jordy, man. Why y'all being mean to poor old Jordy? She just
She made
wanted
a
to be with a
mistake.
man, man. She wanted to be happy, man. Y'all holding it against her, man. Her
No.
poor old happiness.
I'm not saying that. I'm not holding shit against her.
Man, why y'all being so
If your
mean,
goal
man?
is to win national championships, you made a mistake. That's it. Scott,
Yes,
again, I get it, dude. I understand she wasn't happy. She was homesick. We've all been homesick.
Not
My point
necessarily.
is that's immaturity to a large degree.
Not really.
Yeah, being homesick, yeah. Being homesick is natural. Caving into it is because you're not grown up now. That's absolutely what that is.
Being happy, wanting to be happy is not immature, though. If she just want to be happy,
No, she has every right to go do that to be happy. That's my point. Be happy versus win national championships. Which one do you want? You're a D1 athlete. You got all your life to be happy.
She wouldn't have won one last year because Texas won it.
We said that earlier, Jim. We're not trying to disrespect Jordy. Jesus Christ. Everybody relax.
I ain't saying I'm disrespecting.
You're the one hyping it up. You're the one hyping it up. Now you got him talking about Jordy's last name.
Y'all getting all upset over something silly, man. It's silly to me.
Shit.
Not everybody wants to just win national titles all the time. They want to go be happy.
You're right. Y'all are right. I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. I'll just stop talking about
it. Yeah. He should have paid Jordy's boyfriend some NIL money.
That's it. At least she's happy.
This said, y'all way too funny. I know, right? See, we're entertaining, man. Our play-by-play, we actually say what we mean and mean what we say. Killer's very passionate about what he believes, and I'm very passionate at playing devil's advocate.
You can be a wrong devil's advocate all you want. She made a mistake if she's trying to win national championship.
How am I wrong?
I've explained it more than once.
Shout out to JT Thatcher is watching. JT Thatcher is watching the game with us. I'm not sure who JT Thatcher is. I guess he's some kind of, or she is some kind of famous Oklahoma person. Who's JT Thatcher? Killer Breeze?
JT Thatcher was he played receiver, didn't he? Hold on, I'll tell you. He was on the 2000 team, if I remember correctly.
Okay, yeah, he's a football player. That's what it says right here.
Yeah, he was on the 2000 national championship team. He played. Oh no, I'm wrong. He was a D-back. Jesus, why did I think he was a receiver? Who am I thinking of? That was the.
You're thinking of receiver. You're thinking about Burnt Toast.
I'm thinking of Josh Norman, actually.
You're thinking about Burnt Toast. Burnt Toast is a receiver.
Yeah, that's a fact. Is that the real JT?
That's what they're saying. I don't know. Another home run. Another home run by the Sooners.
Hello. JT, you were a badass. You guys were the last great Sooners that we had here in Norman.
Another run, and Jordy's not even on the team.
Huh?
I said Oklahoma just scored another run, and Jordy's not on the team.
I know, she's too busy making mistakes.
She's in love, man. This was a Hallmark moment for her, man. They're gonna make a movie about that shit.
Yeah. I want to know, is that really the real JT Thatcher? The national champion JT Thatcher. Do we have confirmation on that? Because if we got royalty up in the house, we need to celebrate some royalty.
Denson told me to quit. Said, I'm gonna make you cry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't make nobody cry. Killer had a major crush on Jordan.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, welcome, dude. I enjoyed the hell. I saw you play live in 2000. I was at the Nebraska game. It was effing amazing. I was with my dad, and my dad and I walked onto the 50-yard line after the game when everybody stormed the field, and he and I smoked a victory cigarette on the 50. That was awesome, dude. Thank you for that. That was amazing.
What game you talking about?
The day that the numbers changed, when number 3 Oklahoma played Nebraska, number 1 Nebraska at home. Nebraska started off quick with a 14-0 lead, and then Oklahoma proceeded to spank that ass, take over the number 1 ranking en route to an unbelievable run through October, beating Kansas State twice, whipping the shit out of Texas, and embarrassing Florida State and Chad Weinke on national TV. JT, did I get it right?
Yeah, y'all did beat Florida State 13-2. I wouldn't necessarily call that embarrassing, but y'all did beat them pretty good. Poor old Chris Weinke. Y'all mistreat Weinke.
I called him Chad. Why did I call him Chad?
Y'all know he's old as hell, man. You know Chris Weinke, man.
Did you think
he's 28 years old when he was playing?
He was old. He was old as hell.
Now, seriously, he was 26 or 27. But that's because he went to minor league baseball or some shit. Look, they can't even catch a pop fly, man. That's not an Oklahoma thing. That's a we suck thing. We don't even belong in division.
We need to get JT on the show.
Alabama State needs to drop down to the AHSAA Softball High School Association and play Carver of Montgomery next week because they can't even catch a damn pop fly.
I know that's right. Thunder, how many more runs till we break the record, Thunder? We got no outs right now, by the way.
JT Thatcher needs to come on the live stream. You need to come on.
Agree.
Actually, we do podcasts and live streams other than this softball, JT. If you want to come on the show and be a guest, we'd be glad to have you.
We need to have him when we got a lot of people up in here, though. So if he wants to come on during the softball, we need to do that too. JT,
yeah, you can come on. You can come on during the softball game. I just let you and Killer Breeze go at it.
Why not? You know football. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about softball. But yeah.
No, but I mean, yeah, but we would talk football while we watch softball.
Well, yeah, JT Thatcher, look me up on Facebook Messenger under Jesse Paul Clark, Jesse without the I, Jesse Paul Clark on Facebook. Add me as a friend on there, and we'll have you on the show, brother, and we can push whatever business that you're in right now as well. We can give you free advertisement, whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll get a good let me see.
I'm also on Twitter, by the way, aka X, at OCF Productions.
Yeah, JT, reach out to Jesse and we'll hook this up, dude, and we'll set it up on a good game where we'll have a lot of people in the house, dude, and we'll Jesse Paul Clark is the Facebook handle. You'll see his big pretty mug right there on his profile.
There, I put my my X account in there for you, JT, if you prefer Twitter. Right there it is. I'm on X at OCF Productions.
Hey, by the way, MW Duck, I was at that game too against UCLA when Perkins set the three punt returns. I saw that too. I've been to some amazing Oklahoma games, dude. We'll talk about it sometime. But I've been just, as luck turns out, I've been to some of the most memorable, man. It's awesome.
I'll probably need to get me a new Facebook handle that's just the Outlaw, because I really don't need a lot of people to know this shit. But anyway, because I got a few stalkers myself.
Rolando Martinez gets it. See, Rolando's on my side. Jordy just thought she was better than everybody else. Oh, God. Now the chat's going to eat me alive.
Jordy was great, man. She went somewhere and tried
She
to
is
play
great. No,
where
she's still great.
it wasn't already given to her. At Oklahoma, it was just given to her. She just
And I'll say this:
you're automatically going to win at Oklahoma. She's doing something that's a lot harder.
she is doing something that's a lot harder. There's no doubt about that. And I'll say this: we clearly made a mistake not letting her bat because she didn't bat really at Oklahoma much. They'd run her on the bases sometimes, and she's just a hell of an athlete. So, look, I'll take Jordy over Nigeri. I'll take Jordy. I'll probably take Jordy number 1, dude.
Just make sure you follow the right OCF Productions. There might be a second one out there. Mine will be like a picture of, I think it's a picture of me, but I'm not sure. But the background is a United States map with all the logos of college football teams that creates the map of the United States is the X account that I'm under.
It might even be good to put out a. You could probably do an interview with him, dude, and put out a video where you just interview him about the 2000 national championship. I'm sure Sooner fans would love that.
Well, yeah, considering it was y'all's last national title, maybe he could tell us
what he thinks.
What he thinks. No, seriously, what he thinks Oklahoma needs to do to get back to that.
Oh, yeah, that's legit. Yeah, it sucks, but it's legit.
That's what I was getting at. You thought I was trolling
me. We got another hit. We are still en route. We still have no outs in the bottom of the third.
He just added me on X and Facebook, so we're going to hook this thing up and get y'all some genuine Sooner royalty up in this biatch.
Yeah, man. He's going to do an interview with you, dude. We'll have you on a live stream, and he'll also put out a Sooner Nation will love that.
Do you have like a business or something you want us to push?
Talk about Red October.
Do you have a business that you want us to push? Just let me know.
Guitar Death. Great name.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Lane. Y'all should have won 2003. Was that the time y'all played USC?
No, that's when we played LSU.
Okay, I was going to say, man, because that USC game wasn't even close.
That game sucked. I was at that game, too.
LSU did not beat y'all by a lot, but the game really wasn't as close to the score.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I watched the game. LSU was the better team in that game. I'm not trying to piss y'all off.
No, our quarterback was injured. I mean, it wasn't a great game. I mean, LSU pretty much controlled it the whole time. Oh, safe at second. Another run scored. We are setting the record tonight.
The year that y'all blew that lead to Georgia,
I got 5 on it.
The year that y'all.
What about it? You just keep conveniently bringing up all the worst shit. Can we start talking?
It's actually a compliment if you be patient.
What is it?
If y'all hadn't blew that lead to Georgia because Lincoln Riley's a dipshit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think y'all probably would have beat Alabama in the national title game.
I don't know, man. I'll say this. Baker was special, and that was Baker. Or was that Kyler? Why am I tripping? That was Baker.
It's Baker.
Baker was special, but the problem was, man, the defense was always going to be a problem. And which sucks because Oklahoma in the past, in the national championship days, defense was what we were known for. and offense too. But I mean, defense, man, just going back to the Selman brothers, it's, So that game hurts, dude. That game still sucks. I will always, I will never forget watching that game. It was one of the more painful games I've ever watched in my life.
Rodney must be ahead of us. If you're ahead of us, Rodney, don't give us the score. Don't tell us what's going on. We don't want to know. Because if you do want to watch this game without me and Killer Breeze doing the audio, you can head over to the SEC Network Plus. So they can't say that I'm not giving them their kudos. It wasn't really ESPN. It was Flow Sports. Yeah. By the way, if y'all are subscribed to them, I would unsubscribe because they're a bunch of jackasses.
So, JT, I was at the Florida game too, and those four that sucked. We should have gone into halftime with a lead and momentum, and God, that game sucked too, man. That was the last.
I remember that game. That's when
that might be the last Oklahoma game I went to actually live.
Didn't that y'all played Tebow that year? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Not TBOW, but actual Tim Tebow.
No, actual Tim Tebow. Yeah.
Yeah. That game was like 21-14 or something, 24-14. I think it's 24-14.
I think it was more than a touchdown. But I just remember that those four plays he's talking about, man. We tried to go for it down on the goal line. It was brutal.
Thunder U Center said the stupidest squid kick changed the momentum for Georgia in that game. Yes, if they had not done that squid kick, Georgia wouldn't have got that field goal.
That's the stat. Yeah, that's right.
Y'all would have went in up 31-14, 31-17. You think it don't change things, but it does.
It does. It's huge because Georgia scored right away coming out in the second half, and then all of a sudden, your lead is next to nothing now. Yeah, it's been a lot of heartbreak, man. A lot of heartbreak. I'm starting to have flashbacks. Been a lot of heartbreak.
Been a lot of heartbreak for me too. I ain't won one in 6 years.
I feel so bad for you.
Yeah. I heard Jordy's husband got a job here in Tuscaloosa. She's gonna transfer to Alabama. What do you think about that?
That's fine. She'll still be making a mistake.
Then she will win.
Stayed at OU.
Then she will win
4 in a row.
Then she will win a national title on your head.
She would have won 4 in a row, and OU would have put 6 chips in a row on the board, and that would have been that. But she had to be home with her boyfriend.
Y'all couldn't beat Texas.
I want to be with my boyfriend.
You can't be home. You can't beat Texas, man.
Yeah, because she left.
One player.
We had one great pitcher last year, and we didn't have a number 2. And God forbid Jordy wouldn't have been number 2. Sam would have been number 2 in that rotation.
Number 2. So, sounds like you're taking a number 2. Like
if we would have had Jordy and Sam Landry last year, dude, nobody would have beat.
Don't make me get burnt toast in here, man. He ain't gonna appreciate
Bring him in. Bring his little girly soft ass in here. I'd love to talk to Burnt Toast tonight.
Hey, he done told you, man. He told me too. He said we better not come to Austin ever.
Yeah, well, I'm in Austin more than he wants to know. So I responded to him. He hasn't responded back. He does this little thing. Yeah, he does this little thing where he goes to a separate comment and tries to refer back to another, instead of responding when I said, "Hey, I'm in Austin all the time. Where you at, puss?" And then next thing you know, no comment. And then I see he responds to some other comment. He's like, "Hey, RV guy, I'm in Austin, CC. I live in Austin, CC." I think he's talking about Austin Community College, but I'm pretty sure you ain't living there. So once again, he doesn't want to say because we know he's one of these I bruise easy, chumps out of Travis County.
He's a 4-day-old banana. That's what he is. Hey, look. John Irwin said she left because your coach would not let her hit.
Well, I just said we made a huge mistake not letting her hit. But that's not why she left.
Patty Gasso's at fault. It's all her fault.
And she did make a mistake there. She absolutely made a mistake on that. I think she's even said that. I think Patty Gasso has come out and said that. Yeah, we need a 2-out grand slam to push this to 28 and get us how many more runs closer to the record, Thunder?
Thunder said we should bring JT Thatcher in when Burnt Toast is on here.
Yeah. I would not disrespect a national champion with such weakness.
In a quarter of a century, man. You don't want to disrespect that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Oh, come in.
I don't feel bad. The Longhorns ain't won one in 20 years either.
Well, what makes me feel better about that is that that's the only one they have in the last 50 years total.
That's right.
And that's an accurate number.
That's right. I threw that one to you. That was an alley-oop, man. That was Five Slamma Jamma, Clyde Drexel.
That's right.
Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler.
So, JT, that's one thing I can't wait to talk to you about, man, is to see where you are. Man, I want to know what you think about where we are, BV. I want to know what you think about Arbuckle. I got so many questions I would love to ask you, man. We need to do this sometime real soon.
I'm just playing with you, JT. I'm just doing it to.
He's messing with me.
I'm trying to, and hoping that there's some lurkers in here, like some long turds. That's what we call them. We call them the long turds in here. But hopefully they're lurking, because usually they are. And maybe if I say some stuff to encourage them a little bit, they'll pop their little weenie dog head out and start chirping away. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get these lurkers to come out, because there's lurkers up in here.
There are some lurkers.
The thing is, tonight, we're pretty much on our game. Kilbreeze has already got riled up about Jordy leaving him at the altar.
Do what? What'd you say?
Yeah, you heard me.
I didn't hear you.
You better start listening, boy.
What'd you say? What kind of nonsense are you talking?
Said you got mad because Jordy left you at the altar.
Well, I got mad that she left. No, not mad is the wrong word. I got disappointed that she left.
Now you're messing with me.
Jordy was not my. I never had a crush on Jordy. There was always some other Sooner that I had a crush on. I can start going down the list. For the last few years, it's been their incoming transfer pitcher. So start off with Alex Storako, then you can go to Kelly Maxwell, Sam Landry. Full blown, man, just crush.
John Irwin says, I live in the same town as her. She shows up at my granddaughter's game. She wanted to hit, and that's why she left.
I don't question that, John. I'm fairly certain that she probably could have convinced Patty to be able to hit eventually at Oklahoma. They had already hit her a couple of times her last year there. So I guess my point is that she probably ends up hitting if she stays at OU. And again, what was at stake was her to win 4 in a row, and also her 4 to push OU to 6 in a row. Those are not just big milestones. Those are once in a lifetime, generational type. You don't see that type of thing. So I'm just saying, and maybe that's okay. Maybe her competitiveness is not this, she's obviously a super competitive athlete, but dude, I'm here to tell you, if I had her talent and I could have put up numbers like that and put my name in the history book, that's what I'm doing. Now, granted, everybody's different. She had every right to leave. It's sweet that she's in love, all of those things. My point is just strictly from, again, I think there's a high probability she's sitting at home. If she does not win a national championship, she's sitting at home at some point going, man, I probably should have stayed and won a couple.
You know what I think would have changed it for? You know what I think would have made her stay at Oklahoma? All seriousness.
What?
If softball, and I know they got a professional league, for somebody comes in and corrects me, but if they had a professional league that was just moderately successful, maybe like, I don't know, like Major League Baseball or something, you ain't got to be as successful as NFL, but if they had a moderately successful Major League softball league, she might have stayed at Oklahoma to increase her stock as far as going pro. But because
Maybe.
they don't have a legitimate pro league yet that's still in its infancy, I think it just makes it to where they don't make those kind of decisions like football players would.
Let me be real clear. I first of all have nothing but gratitude at Jordy Ball for winning 2 national championships. She was the best pitcher I've seen at OU yet. That little thing she does when she drops her arm and starts swinging it before she's got that, she looks like a freaking, I mean, she looks like a lioness, man. Like those eyes, dude. She's unbelievable, man. So I got nothing but respect for her. And if I saw Jordy Ball on the street, I would be the first one to go thank her and say nothing but nice things to her. I got no ill will towards her at all. I'm just saying there was some big accomplishments to be had that most people don't even get whether they wanted them or not. And they were in front of her and she passed.
Robert Martinez was saying that we should have a quicker run rule inning somewhere, like we were talking about earlier. M. Duck says either team could call no moss and forfeit. Yeah, Alabama State could walk off the field right now and forfeit if they wanted to, I guess.
Yeah. But that's just such a bad look, man.
Banga Boy said she bailed on her teammates. That's the bottom line.
I think that's you could look at it that way. I don't think you can criticize him anymore for that opinion than you can for her saying she,
Yeah. I would just disagree with him. I have to agree to disagree. I don't think she bailed on anybody.
Well,
she did what she thought was best for her long term because they don't have a professional league that's worth a shit yet. So she didn't think she had a career after softball, so she just left, I guess, to be with her husband. That's what I think happened. Like you said, she's homesick and lovesick all at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I got homesick like a mother when I was at OU my freshman year. I get it. It happens, And by the way, I ended up transferring to LSU, and I regret it. And that's what I'm saying. I can speak from experience. I sit here at 52 and I go, man, how stupid was that? Just because I wanted to go party with my friends because it was legal to drink at 18 in Louisiana when I was in college. But when I went to Oklahoma, all of a sudden it was 21. It was just like all my friends were partying. And then my best friend and my grandma died within the same month of each other. And I was like, I got to go home. And I regret it. I should have stayed. And so I didn't have any chance to win any national championships, and I regret it like a mother. I'm guessing she's going to regret it if she doesn't win one. That's my point, and I'm sticking to it, damn it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But I just have to agree to disagree, I guess.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're wrong. I mean, again,
Russell Lee said she got homesick and she was a little girl. Dennis Harris says NIL had something to do with that. I don't know if Nebraska's softball NIL was that epic, but it might have been. I don't know about that, but hey, maybe.
Yeah, JT, Mike Leach.
I doubt it though. I seriously doubt that Oklahoma couldn't have been Nebraska.
So JT, you were at OU when Leach was there then, right? You should have been. I didn't even think about that till I saw someone talking about the Pirate, dude. The Pirate is, by the way, just one of my favorite coaches of all time.
Yeah, I heard they lowered the winning percentage for Hall of Fame so coaches like him can get in.
You don't think he's a Hall of Fame coach?
No, I was saying they lowered it so that he could get in.
I know, but do you think he's? But like, don't you think? I mean, I think he's a Hall.
The winning percentage was supposed to be what, 60%, something like that.
I think you're right. Yeah. But
He was
man,
like- He was like 58, 59%.
just
If he had done that any other place, I would say he didn't deserve it. But the places that he had to coach were
yeah,
places that were harder to coach than somewhere like Alabama or Oklahoma. It was just
Yeah.
like Bill Snyder winning at Kansas State. Nobody had ever won there. It was the losingest program of all time
yeah,
until he came, and they got out of that. And Indiana was the losingest program of all time. Now they're starting to win. So,
yeah.
but Bill Snyder and coaches like that, to me,
Dude.
done just as good a job as Bear Bryant or Nick Saban or Bud Wilkinson or Barry Switzer.
Dude, and how funny is this? How funny is this? Indiana not only just wins the national championship in college football, but they're about to steal the Bears away from Chicago in the NFL. Like
Who?
Chicago Bears are leaving Chicago.
I don't
and
blame them. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
leave Chicago?
And they're going. The one of the top places they might end up is Indiana.
Yeah, I know. I saw that, man. I was like, man, that's got to be a joke. But it's
No,
not.
it ain't a joke.
But let me ask you this: what about the Colts? Don't they already have a team in Indiana?
Well, yeah, but that's Indianapolis.
What city? What city are they gonna move to?
I don't know, but
I didn't know Indiana had more than one big city. I thought that was it. How many big cities does Indiana have?
Nice play at second. That's probably the only one.
I mean, they're gonna put one in South Bend. I mean, that's the only other one I know, man. Is damn, what they gonna have two teams in Indianapolis? Be like the Lakers and the damn Clippers or some shit.
Well, I'll tell you what.
They're gonna put it in Gary, Indiana, so
I'm
you
gonna
get shot
laugh.
up more.
I'm just laughing because they're leaving because it's not you businesses can't run in these cities anymore, man. In some of
They
these
just
cities.
think they can go around just scamming people and shitting on people, like California, like Newsom, and then people are just gonna take it. They're not. People's leaving California in droves as a state, and the same thing goes for Chicago.
I was never mind. I'm not gonna go down this road.
I want to know what city they're moving to. You done got me curious.
I don't know actually, but I can
Indianapolis is
find
not a
out.
big city. I know. Are they just gonna move over the border into Indiana and still call it the Chicago Bears? What are they gonna call it? The Indiana Bears? What are they gonna call them? The Great Lake Bears?
No, they're gonna be.
The Gary Bears?
They're going to Hammond, Indiana.
I've never heard of it, man.
Hammond, Indiana.
You know what they're doing, right? Hamden, Indiana is probably on the state line, and they're going to get all the Illinois business to come over there and watch. the game.
Hammond, Indiana has 77,000 residents, and it sits. Oh, it's part of Chicago, so it's like it's a suburb of Chicago.
How can it be a suburb of Chicago? It's another
Because
state.
Chicago is on the border. It's the same thing with like Houston. You got all these little towns. Like I'm technically like people still consider me in Houston, but I'm not technically in Houston. I'm in one of the little suburb cities around it.
I guarantee you they don't change the name. I bet you they still call them Chicago Bears, and they'll be in Indiana, which is
No. The governor of Chicago has come out and made a
they got a
public
governor of
statement.
Chicago?
The governor of Chicago, the governor of Illinois has come out and made a public statement talking about that regardless of whether the Bears end up in Indiana or not, they are likely not going to be in Chicago no matter what.
I'm saying they're going to keep the name Chicago, though.
Why would they keep the name Chicago if they're leaving Chicago?
Well, man, that just sounds like something that a fucking liberal would do.
Well, I don't know. But, I mean...
Man, a libtard city, so... I'm saying,
I would imagine, dude, if they go to Hammond, Indiana, they're not going to be the Hammond Bears. They're going to be the Indiana Bears.
Yeah, they're going to be the Indiana Bears or the Chicago Bears.
Fair enough.
That's what I think. That wouldn't surprise me. It'd be lame as hell if they do it. Shit, I'm going to make fun of them.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
that's
that would
bullshit.
be ridiculous.
It's like, the Los Angeles teams. A lot of them Los Angeles teams aren't in Los Angeles.
Right. Same
Like
thing.
But, you know, they did change the names of them. I'll give them that. You had the Anaheim Ducks. You had
Right.
the California Angels. It's in Anaheim. But, I don't know, man. I just think it's stupid. If you're not in that city, you shouldn't be toting your name around.
I agree. Tammy
That
says
would be
they'll still be
great.
Chicago.
That would be great, man. That would be great if Chicago, one of the biggest libtard cities of all time, loses one of their iconic symbols. The Chicago Bears is iconic, man.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm
One of
saying.
the
They're one
iconic
of the
symbols.
originals, man. They're one of the originals,
See?
dude.
You see, that's what I'm talking about right there. They changed the name of the California Angels to the Los Angeles Angels, and they're not in Los Angeles. They're in Anaheim. That's what they're gonna do, man. Well, we're still gonna be called the Chicago Bears because we're on the state line, and people from Chicago are coming over here to watch the games. That's what they're gonna say.
Is there a game tomorrow too? I know there's one on Saturday at 2:00.
I tell you who had two teams that had a smart idea. The Golden State Warriors and the New England Patriots. They didn't name themselves after a city or a state. They named themselves after a region where they could get more people.
Yeah.
The Golden State Warriors encompasses Oakland and San Francisco. We're not even talking about softball here. My bad.
No, that's fine. Hold on. I'm just trying to see something.
Am I going to be showing the game tomorrow? BR Fam says I might be, but I might be doing the Alabama game. Not sure yet. I'm going to try to do an Alabama game. Killer Breeze wanted to try an Alabama game too because they're both in the top 10.
Russell said the libtards are midway. Hey, by the way, man, we are sniffing 200 likes tonight, man. Y'all help us out. We need 16 more likes. I know this is cheesy as all hell, but please hook us up, man. Get us to 200. And while you're at it, man, hit that subscribe button. Help us out, man.
If y'all want to make a donation to the channel too, there's my Venmo, my Cash App. If you want to get around the YouTube, you can donate to me through that. Also, if you do want to get your comment read out and you want to get highlighted and pushed to the top, there's a little money dollar sign at the bottom that you can click on. Write your comment out and then hit it. Click it a second time. I can't even speak tonight.
I don't mean to be a cheese ball, but man, you got to ask, you know. And we're so close, man. We can push that thing to 200 tonight.
What we got here? 24-0, and we are in what inning? Does that say?
Bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth, 24-0.
One away, woman on first.
What?
What do we got here? I can't see the number.
Roland Martinez says, why do professional teams move? Stupid Blue Cities policy. It's usually because of stadiums and just general money, man. It's all about the money. If you don't give them a new stadium every 7 or 8 years, they're going to move. That's what they do. They hold you hostage. If you don't pay them, if you don't give them a new stadium, they'll take your team away from you. That's one of the big drawbacks of professional sports that I don't like.
JT, I'm curious what you think about Oklahoma if they did get a professional team. Doesn't that kind of take away a little bit from OU? OU will still be the class of the state.
Speaking of professional teams, I got an Outlaw of college football shirt on, as you can see right here.
Oh yeah,
and that outlaw symbol comes from an old USFL team that y'all had, the Oklahoma Outlaws.
Is that right?
That's right.
I didn't even think about that. That's awesome.
I stole that shit.
All right, can we put up 11 more runs at least and break our 34 season record this year? Our 2026 season record so far, 34 runs. Will we top 34 runs tonight?
MW Duck does not think Oklahoma will get an NFL franchise. I don't either. It's possible. I mean, Oklahoma City's not that small.
Well, I mean, and you gotta think they just did pretty damn well with an NBA franchise.
Yeah, NBA's stadiums are very small compared to
a lot different. Yeah, a lot different.
I think that Oklahoma being such a blue blood in football would probably deter that, as well as Alabama, for example. That's why they don't get a team in Birmingham. is that it would not take off because of Alabama and Auburn. Most likely.
I got 5 on it. Says we hit 201, baby. Actually, 205. Y'all rock.
Oklahoma City's pretty close to Norman, right?
It's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, it's like Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. We're about 45 minutes from Birmingham. So, yeah. If y'all were going to do that, y'all have to put it in another city, maybe Tulsa.
Tulsa's way up north.
Is Tulsa big enough population-wise to support an NFL team? Of course, they would be getting the Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas people.
Well, they would definitely get Kansas because they're right close to they're up north, closer to the border of Kansas than they are to Texas. For sure.
That's what the Titans sort of do. Titans get Kentucky, Alabama, North Mississippi. The Titans. That's how they get their fan support, not just from Nashville.
That's what I'm talking about, Thunder. 25, man. 25 more.
Yeah, I think 48 is safe tonight.
You never know. You never know.
Tammy says she thinks Tulsa would be big enough. I think it would be too, only because it's in a part of the country where there's no other bigger cities to compete with it. It's like in the corner edge. Ain't you in the corner north edge of Oklahoma?
Yes. Bases loaded.
So you'd have the corner of the state of Kansas, maybe some Arkansas, and Oklahoma. You'd have 3 states to feed from. At one time, they were going to move the Saints to San Antonio. They backed out.
Oh, dude, that was a travesty. I went and watched the Saints game in San Antonio when that was going on after Katrina, and I was pissed. They were all they had this little thing down for the Spurs. They have this saying, they go Spurs go, and they have little signs that all their fans carry around that says go Spurs go. And when I went to the Saints game, because it was so close, I was living in Austin at the time, and they didn't have a stadium because of Katrina, so they were playing in San Antonio, and they were trying to get the team. And they would have if the commissioner didn't step in. If Katrina wouldn't have happened, they're gone. I mean, and because the NFL decided to
JT
use
want to let you know you had to take a. JT want me to let you know you had to take a bathroom break.
We'll be here.
Don't shake it more than 3 times, bud, or you're playing with it. Ain't that right, Killer?
Hell yeah. What is Lane saying? One more bad miss. Flood in New Orleans may have to move it to Shreveport.
Russell Nee says Missouri and Kansas to the Outlaw. Yeah, I said Kansas. Maybe you get some of Missouri too, the southern part of Missouri, because I don't think Missouri they don't have an NFL team anymore, right? Or is Kansas City still? Is it Kansas City still in Missouri?
Yeah.
There's 2 Kansas cities. One's in Kansas, one's in Missouri. But that's way up north in the northern part of Missouri, right? So, yeah, you probably get southern Missouri people coming to watch the games if you had an NFL team in Tulsa.
549 in the chat. The Saints will never go to Shreveport. Shreveport is a big-time Bible Belt city.
It's a shithole.
And it is a shithole.
I've been there. I know. I've been there 3 times.
Yeah.
When Alabama wasn't very good, we went to the Independence Bowl 3 different times, and I went to all 3. And all they got is casinos there. The rest of it's pretty sketchy outside of those casinos. If you're from Shreveport, my apologies. I didn't mean to insult you. Are you from Shreveport, Killer Breeze?
Hell no. North Louisiana is a different state, man. That is a big time Bible thumping city.
These people in Shreveport didn't look like they were carrying Bibles.
They see us Southern Louisiana focus. It's all sinners. We're all sinners because we drink and dance.
George Zablosky says Tulsa already has a pro football team, the Jinx and the Tulsa Union. Yeah. Well, I think an NFL team will be a lot better, don't you? Never heard of them, by the way.
That's high school teams. He's taking a shot at the high school teams paying players.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know y'all had high school teams that were on NIL. That ain't gonna surprise me though. They'll be playing junior high players before it's over with.
It's not. It's no different. Oklahoma loves football, just like other states in the South. So it's no different in Oklahoma. Football's everything.
I haven't heard of any Alabama high schools paying NIL deals, but they may be.
Well, I don't think it was official NIL.
I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it was like the 1960s.
It was.
Bagman.
It was that
It
smoky room.
wasn't called NIL back here. It was called the Bagman.
Yeah, it was that smoky room NIL. Handshake in a white envelope.
That's right.
That's when JT was playing.
Yeah,
White envelopes in the end zone.
How many envelopes did JT get?
He had to get a few because he was definitely a big part of that defense.
You know, before all this NIL bullshit, the players did get a stipend. I know they did here at Alabama, and it was legal. They got a stipend. It's like $1,500 a month. JT thinks you're very funny, Killer Breeze. He's not going to say no, he's not saying shit. You know what you're talking about, man. White envelope? What white envelope? What envelope? What y'all talking about, man?
I know.
We didn't pay our players. Nobody pays
I
their
know all
players.
about it.
You know, everybody says Alabama and the SEC can't win titles anymore because they can't. Everybody can pay players now. Y'all been paying players too. Y'all just been paying the wrong players. That's all. Y'all just been paying the wrong players. Yeah, y'all been paying people too. Ohio State and that damn Maurice Clarett shit. Don't give me that bullshit, man. Notre Dame back with Lou Holtz, and they had the Tutorgate situation in the late 80s. They probably should have took Notre Dame's title away from them. The damn teacher was screwing the damn students and tutoring them at the same time.
Yup.
They were getting money and sex. What are you talking about? Touchdown Jesus. Touchdown Jesus, baby.
21 runs to go. 21 runs to go. We're only 7 away from breaking the 2026 single season scoring record. That's another run.
You don't get that 30 spot you was talking about earlier, jackass. It's all your fault.
I'll take full credit.
Let's just hope when the state drops off that y'all don't do the same thing.
Right.
It's just Alabama. Y'all don't be running score up on us like that.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. Alabama's
Yeah, you say that shit. You said that we weren't going. Y'all weren't going to beat us in Norman. Y'all did. Lied to me.
Yeah, but then y'all beat us in the playoff. That wasn't nice.
Well, I'm talking about 2 years ago. You know, we don't have a chance, and then y'all beat us by 21. What the hell was that all about?
You know what that was about.
I know what y'all did. Y'all paid Jalen Milroe off. I know what you did.
I was trying to hedge that bet. Come on, Sid. Give us that 3-run shot.
He said Alabama's legit. Shut up. I'm just trying to play possum like Killer Breeze did on me.
What you talking about, man? I don't know what you're talking about.
We ain't got a chance in the world. Beat us, Norman.
I just
really don't have a chance this time. It's in Tuscaloosa. It's on homecoming. We don't have a chance.
I just said, tell your boys to take it easy on us. Take it easy. It's homecoming. Don't embarrass us.
See, patronize me. You fooled me up. See,
Russell
knows you sneaky.
Come on, Sid. What are we talking about? What were we talking about?
I'm talking about it's 30-0.
I want that 5 spot. Give me that 5 piece. Oh shit!
No habla English. No habla. No habla Spanish.
Damn, we got an out.
Rolando, you better be careful, man. Got a couple of ICE agents up in here, man. But be careful about saying that Spanish shit up in here. Killer Breeze is an actual ICE agent, right?
Shit. There ain't nothing. There ain't no cop in me at all. That's a fact.
Man, you ain't a cop. You're an ICE agent.
No.
You fucking ruthless for real, man. You almost.
I ain't got no. Trust me. With this record, there ain't no lawman here.
Yeah, you was on that.
I got respect for him. I got respect for him.
Yeah, that's what they all say. You said that you weren't gonna beat Alabama, and you did.
I got respect for him, but my record is not equivalent to a lawman.
You was on that team that went over to Venezuela and got Maduro.
And using the discombobulator.
That's right.
By the way, you know
that's
you're
what Oklahoma
military.
did to Alabama State. They used a discombobulator on.
That's right. You know you're a badass when you got a weapon called the discombobulator. I'm pretty sure it's very disconcerting. The head of security over in Venezuela said, and I quote, all of a sudden, well, no, sorry, let me back up. We had no idea. We never saw anything coming. All of a sudden, it went black and people started throwing up and bleeding from the nose. That is scary as hell.
You know what that is, don't you? You remember all those unidentified flying objects were flying around the Capitol about a year ago? Everybody done forgot about?
Yeah.
They never explained it. The United States struck a deal with the aliens, and now we got alien technology. We're gonna rule the world, man. We already got Greenland. Mexico is melting down right now because we went down there and took their cartel leader, and Cuba just attacked some Americans on a ship. So we're basically going to own all of North America, which means Canada's next. So,
well, I'm fine with American empire if that's what we're trying to do. Actually, I take that back. I'm tired. I want all money generated by the United States spent on United States citizens. That's what I want. I'm tired of struggling with $800 a month flipping health insurance, which doesn't even count my dental or my vision. $830 a month. What do these fools think, man? Before you know it, they're going to be sending me a bill for $1,000 a month for health insurance. I'm not fucking doing that. And no, man, a lot of people aren't. So we need to get this shit straightened out. We need to stop sending money to everybody else. Yeah, that's you too, Israel. All of you. By the way, it ain't an Israel-Gaza thing for me. I don't want none of y'all getting money. How about that? That's my tax money. I want it spent in my backyard. I don't want to have to pay $1,000 a month for health insurance. I want to be able to go to whatever fucking doctor I want to go see, and I don't want to have this stupid effing HMO Obamacare bullshit that's been pushed down on me. Can you tell I'm a little pissed off about the premium notice I got from my insurance company about my increase?
What aggravates me is I went and got some pretty reasonable insurance, but then when I go to the doctor, they charge me a bunch of money anyway. I pay my premium, and then they still send me a doctor bill.
Dude, my insurance
don't pay everything.
So. I gotta go get a colonoscopy next month. So next month I'm gonna pay $833 from my health insurance, and then I gotta bring $600 to the effing procedure because it doesn't cover all of it. So next month I get to spend $1,400. I don't spend $1,400 on myself for shit. I got to spend it on insurance.
Well, I've done a colonoscopy, but Blue Cross Blue Shield sent me like a box where you could actually do it at home and send it in to them, and it was a lot cheaper.
Yeah, man, it's ridiculous, dude. And I'm just sick and tired of our leaders, left and right, lying to our effing face. They all know we're struggling, man. And to sit there and pretend like we have some kind of good healthcare system, some kind of good tax system, some kind of good Social Security, if it's even around when it's my turn, to get it. I mean, this is bull, man. And I'm tired of them pretending like what we see is not happening. It's constantly don't believe your lying eyes, man. Well, guess what? Contrary to most of you sheep, I don't think I'm a dumbass. I think I'm I get it. So don't bullshit me. Shoot me straight. Quit effing stealing from me. Start telling the truth. By the way, I get held accountable if I tell a lie. Why do our leaders in Washington get to lie their asses off on a regular basis? Our media networks, cable and otherwise, lie constantly, which, by the way, is your God-given right in the United States of America. It ain't against the law to lie. You should be smart enough to figure it out. But nobody holds these people accountable. There should be consequences, social consequences to being a liar.
Says bases are loaded. Is that right?
Yes. Give me the 4 spot. Who is this? Is this? I can't see the.
Banger Boy said that's why he moved to the Philippines.
Well, man, I'm just tired, dude. Like, I'm gonna be working till the day I die, man.
George Frost said you got something. George Frost said you got something stuck up your butt.
Yeah, it's called. I got you right about that. It's called. I got to crawl for corporate America, crucifying all of us so that they can make the absolute most money possible. You realize while I'm paying $833 a month, these mother effers are making record profits still. So don't let them fool you. They're telling you they got to raise prices. Why? You guys are killing it.
John says we're ruining the game by talking about insurance.
Well,
we get on tangents sometimes. We'll try to back off of it a little bit, I guess. Thatcher saying the score should be 31-0, right? I don't know. It says 31-0 up there.
It says 31. Oh, if I get my this is my girl too. If Alyssa sends this one deep, that's my 35 spot. That breaks the 2026 single season scoring record. Thank you, Russell Neese. Thank you, Dennis Harris. Richard says he thinks the Sooners are going to win this one.
Yeah, you need to go on Kalshi.com right now and bet that.
I've never heard of that.
You might make about 10 cents. Because the thing about Kalshi, man, is you can bet on the game throughout the game. When the score changes, whenever. Like in the fight that I bet on, you could bet in the third round, even after knowing the guy's losing that was favored. You can still go in and bet, but the odds change throughout the game or throughout the fight.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's called Kalshi.com, and they sponsor a lot of these podcasts on here. Maybe I can get sponsorship from them because I'm giving them some business.
My girl is staying alive at the plate. What's up, Coos?
Coos Sports in the House, 31-0. Coos has a channel of his own. Go check it out. He does West Virginia sports and conference realignment talk.
Yeah, this Oklahoma team literally has no weak spot in the lineup. It's kind of crazy. I mean, there's literally every single one. And by the way, every position player outside of the pitching staff on this team has at least one home run. How about that? So there's not one hitter that doesn't have a home run on this team.
We got over 600 people in here. As you come in, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. The Big Four, all absolutely free. Subscribing really helps. Gets the channel bigger, gets this party crunk.
By the way, Alyssa Parker, one of these heralded incoming freshmen, phenom, she's a, there you go.
Chris says that's a crazy number, 610. Why don't you tell him what happened in the Oklahoma Fullerton State game?
Well, Coos, we had 4,800 in that game.
Yeah, wasn't 605.
And then they stole it from us. They took it from us.
4,800, and it ended up having 41,000 views before they took it down.
And 1,200 likes.
And we got over $400 in donations.
It was a great night, man.
503 subscribers in one night.
It was awesome.
You should come on sometime, cuz we can push your channel. As a matter of fact, we had NIL Commission on here and pushed his channel. He ended up getting about 97. Well, actually, ended up being like 212 subscribers from his. So we can do a West Virginia softball game. Won't.
Well, Coos, this is something that we talk about, or at least I do on a regular basis. Like, I'm not afraid to admit it. I love watching the game. There's a ton of action, and these girls are legit athletes, man.
Except for the Alabama State ones. The Alabama State ones are not legit.
No.
They embarrassed the whole state in that rundown from third base to home plate. They embarrassed the entire state of Alabama.
Floyd Black Bear, what's up, my brother? We no thanks necessary, man. If you really want to thank us, dude, subscribe to the show, man. Help us out. That goes a long way, brother.
West Virginia does not have a softball program. Y'all need to get y'all one.
Yeah, man.
Especially from what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Nick Saban behind the scenes is cultivating that move. I'm hearing that Nick Saban is trying to pull some strings and get West Virginia in the SEC.
I would love that. By the way, we had just went over 600 in the chat.
Sunshine on my shoulders. 48.
Sunshine's in the house.
Sunshine says all they need is 26 runs to keep the game going.
Sunshine's one of our softball regulars. What's up, Sunshine? Sunshine, you are a Kentucky Wildcats fan. Is that correct?
I think she loves softball. I think she's a softball connoisseur. By the way, if any of y'all ever want to be on the show, hey, y'all come in here right now. I'll put a link in there right now. If y'all want to come in here and just say what you got to say, we'll let you up in here.
Yeah, obviously we're not going to have a whole lot more time left because Oklahoma's not going to bat in the 5th. So this is going to be it. We got 3 more outs and this game is over. Yeah, I am centered. I would agree. That's the only one that forces me right now, and it is absolute coercion. Hey Jesse, hit that advertisement.
All right, appreciate it.
Yep. Oh,
even though you got your heart broke by Jordy.
I'm bitter. I am bitter. She okay? She got tagged in the foot. She got tagged in the foot.
I put the link in here. If y'all want to just come in and shout out whatever you want to shout out. Maybe you want to shout your business out. Maybe you got a channel that you want to shout out. You can come on in here and we'll be more than happy to help you. And you can just talk about whatever you want to, since we're in the latter stages of this exhilarating close game.
But, man, I'm disappointed because I wanted 35. We're not going to set the single season record. 2026 single season record.
Mr. Guitarzan.
She's out of there.
Mr. Guitarzan's in his house.
Guitarzan.
And now
shout your video out, Sunshine. Shout it out.
Yeah, shout it out. You can come on here live and shout it out. We ain't got nothing against Cat. We don't discriminate against anything.
What's up, guys?
Except for things that ain't real, like trans men and fairy tales and fairies. And
as soon as Coos gets on, Jesse's going to trans men.
Well, we're out. I'll see y'all. No.
Yeah.
I'm offended.
We're gonna make you We're gonna make you unpolitically correct.
No. What's going on, dude?
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are things in West Virginia, man?
Cold, but good.
Cold as hell. Did
Cold,
y'all
but
get
good.
hit by that storm that just came through there? Did y'all get any of that?
We did, but we didn't get as much of the snow, but we got a bunch of ice.
Oh,
We got about 4 inches of ice.
Sunshine. Sunshine says it's her kind of challenge.
4 inches of ice, Coos. That seems like
So
bad.
Pretty bad.
let me ask you
Did
something
y'all-
about this softball, Chris, because you got a couple of girls. You're into the women's sports big time, right?
Yep. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Exactly. And
We can talk softball.
what do you think about this? What do you think about how these softball channels are exploded, man? We do more business on softball than we do football.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. I think it's great for women's sports, man. I hope that the current landscape of college athletics doesn't
I know.
cause some of these women's sports to go. I mean, it's already happening, to be
It's
honest.
gonna some of it's gonna happen. Yeah.
Which they're not going to be able to get rid of women's sports first because of Title IX, but it's coming.
Yeah, it is.
But I
Well,
wanted to tell when you guys are done, I want to tell a quick story about
oh please.
the softball situation
Yeah,
at West
please.
Virginia. They don't have a team. They're the only team in the Big 12 that doesn't have a team. But Iowa State Cyclones are the only Big 12 school that don't have a baseball team.
Oh, really?
So
How's that?
there's this really cool connection between West Virginia fans and Iowa State fans. They have adopted the name of the Cycloneers during baseball and softball season. So West Virginia pulls for the Iowa State softball team, and the Iowa State softball team pulls
That's
for the
crazy.
West Virginia baseball team.
That's funny. That's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, it is pretty cool.
Nick Saban has to play. Y'all been playing in the SEC for long.
Tell me about that, man. That you caught my attention with that statement. What are you hearing, brother? Is
That's
it just a
something
rumor?
that's been. I thought I told you about it before. That's just
Oh,
something I've been hearing. In,
yeah, I
in
thought
inner
this was
circles
something
around
more
here.
recent. I thought it was something more recent that you'd heard. You got my hopes up, man.
What is the rumor?
It was actually talked about here recently.
It was.
I took some boosters to an event because I do Uber on the side, pick them up from Brighton Hall, and they were talking about. This was just like a couple of weeks ago. They was talking about
Yeah.
Nick Saban was trying to push West Virginia, and they were a little upset because they're like, we're paying him $500,000 a year to do something here, and he's busy helping West Virginia out.
Well, Pat McAfee might be paying him a little bit more than that under the table. Who knows?
That's awesome.
So you didn't get your 35 spot, but you did win 32-0.
Why?
That is Are y'all beating everybody this bad, brother?
Dude, we
No, they
scored
didn't.
34. We put 34 on someone a couple of games ago.
That's crazy.
They've actually lost a couple of games, which is surprising to me.
The man, I've said this every time we live stream a game. I've been watching now for the last this will be my fourth or fifth year watching from the beginning of the season through, to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I love watching the game. The game there's a ton of action. The games are quick. They don't drag on quite as long as a baseball game does. And I love watching college baseball, but still the games tend to drag sometimes. And they usually just don't have anywhere close to the kind of action that a softball game has.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then when you add to it, man, these girls are athletes, dude.
Oh, they're awesome, brother.
They're making legit plays, man. I've seen Jada Coleman rob many a home run leaping over the center field wall, and that is legit athleticism. So,
Yep, no doubt.
I love watching it.
Yeah, they're great athletes, man. Better athletes than they get credit for sure.
Did your girls play softball? Chris?
Yeah, West Virginia I actually interviewed a state legislator on my show, and he told me that the state legislature in West Virginia and the athletic department at West WVU have come up with a plan, if they can get a bill passed, to try to set up this fund at WVU where people can donate money strictly for women's sports only. and hopefully that their hope is to get enough money in that fund, not only to fund women's sports, but also to start a softball team.
Nice.
It's like a 5-year plan type thing.
Well, I would love West Virginia to jump in the SEC. I think the SEC. I was telling Jesse, man, Greg Sankey kind of got played with his 9-game conference games, giving up his leverage, and I would be all in favor of the SEC sniping a few more teams and just creating their own league and just saying F it and walk away. You'll lose Ohio State, Michigan. I mean, really, what else? USC. Do you really care about USC? I don't care about USC. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm biased, and I would love to see West Virginia in the SEC, but I just don't feel like it's reason. I just don't feel like it's realistic, honestly. I don't think enough of the school presidents would be on board with it.
Well, I think if the SEC were to
maybe they would. Who knows?
If the SEC, like Killer was saying, was to break off from the NCAA completely and form their own league, they would need multiple teams to do that.
I can't hear you, Jesse.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me, Killer Breeze?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Jesse for some reason.
I don't
know why. It's weird.
Well, he was basically saying the same thing. He was basically saying that, if the SEC were to try to break away, they're going to need to expand. They're going to have to add more brands. So
yeah, you can't have 16. You can't break away with 16 teams.
No. And West Virginia's got an SEC feel to it, man. I mean, it really does.
Yeah. We have the passion. The fan base is passionate. Probably our stadium might need to get a little bigger, but I don't know if that's a deal breaker. That probably don't matter too much.
I don't think it would, man. It doesn't matter in Kentucky.
That's true.
It's
how big's Kentucky Stadium?
I don't know how big their stadium is.
I think it's like 70,000.
That's a good question. Let's see.
I think it's 70,000.
And didn't they did they expand it? Hold on a second. Kentucky Wildcats. Oh, actually, Sunshine should know this. She's our Kentucky resident. Our resident Kentucky.
Can y'all hear me talking?
I can hear you, Jesse.
Can you hear me now?
You can be my translator because I can't hear a word he's saying.
Let me add you back.
It's weird. I've never had this happen before.
Come back in.
Where I can hear one person out.
He's saying, "Come back in, Coos. Come back to us, Coos. Come to Killer and Outlaw. Come."
I don't know what to do with this. Didn't we have this problem before with a third person?
Did we? Kentucky Wildcat Stadium.
I think it's like 70,000.
I think you're probably right. Let's see.
Let me see if this will work.
It was actually.
Can you hear me now?
I got you now.
All right.
For now.
Yeah, it was expanded. Wow, was it that long ago? It was expanded in '99. It brought the capacity up to 67.9. So basically 70,000.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's about 70. I know Ole Miss is what, 63?
Oh, that ain't bad. Ours is at we're at 60.
All right. And Vanderbilt's only 44.
Okay. We would but we're getting ready. We're probably going to lose a few in a few years because they're going to add more premium seating because we don't have enough premium. We don't have enough premium seating. We have less premium seating than anybody in the league, with the exception of like the new teams, the G1s that used to be G6.
Oklahoma's sort of doing something like that, ain't y'all? Yeah. Inserting some luxury suites in favor of no seats.
Yep.
Ren Becker said we're leaving millions of dollars on the table by not having those premium seats.
Probably are.
That's what everybody does now. I mean, that's the model. So
a lot of people go to smaller basketball stadiums too, like Auburn did.
I mean, we hardly ever sell. I mean, only time we ever sell out at full capacity is if we play Pitt or Penn State or like a rival, basically. We don't sell out for most Big 12 games.
You don't sell out for Oklahoma?
Now, the current Big 12 games. Like we did for Oklahoma and Texas, I think, mostly, but there's nobody else. There's nobody else in the Big 12 now today that brings that cachet. So I hate to make Oklahoma fans feel good about themselves, but that's just the honest truth.
Yeah, you
Brand
hope
matters,
so.
brother.
I don't
Brand
blame you,
matters.
bro. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
Now, brand matters. I mean, it's just realistic.
Well, it does. I mean, it does. There's no doubt. But I guess. I mean, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass. I really, I don't. I guess I just don't see. I see West Virginia. I don't see West Virginia as a weak program like I would see like a Arizona State, or even though they clearly had a good team a couple of years
Yeah.
ago. Um,
Our problem is we're bad at the wrong time. We're having
There's
the
a-
worst stretch in our program history at the wrong time.
yeah,
So-
I gotta admit, I was surprised last year that I thought it seemed like y'all had some struggles that you didn't that weren't anticipated. Is that
We
fair?
did. It is. We were down to our fourth or fifth string quarterback, our fourth and fifth string
Oh,
running back
really? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that.
because of injury,
Shit.
and that didn't help. And then
No.
we had 80 new players, and a large percentage of those weren't really good enough to be there. But Rich Rod, when he got hired, the transfer portal had already been open for 3 days,
Yeah.
so most of the guys were already taken by then.
Yeah.
Because most of these guys already know where they're going when they go in the portal anyway.
So
Well, that's true. That was only his first year, wasn't it?
and he didn't have a full staff hired until a month
Yeah.
in.
I was thinking that was his second year in my head.
No,
That was his first.
no, that was his first one. Yeah.
year.
Now
Yeah.
the thing is though, we're bringing in 80 new players again this year, but we're doing it differently. We're bringing them in. We're bringing them in earlier. Like most of them are there for spring practice. Last year they weren't.
I didn't know if it was clickbait or not, but your boy at Lockjaw Sports, whatever that shit's called over there, Locked On Big 12,
Drake Tool.
that guy.
Fucker.
He
Sick
was
of those
talking, I
damn
don't know. I think he
videos.
might be just doing it to get clickbait, but he's talking about the Big 12 and the ACC merging. Have you heard anything about that?
Oh, that's not
Clickbait.
what I'm talking about.
It's
but
clickbait, man.
That's what I
That's
thought.
all he does is clickbait,
He's a
man.
little clickbaiting whore, is what he is.
Yeah, but it works because he's the
It
largest.
does work. It does
He's the
work.
largest. He's the largest channel on their network, man.
Is he really?
Well, the largest college one anyway. Yeah.
Holy shit! I did not realize that. Well, listen. Again, kudos to him because he's clearly good at it.
And he's
But
extremely talented.
I don't understand. Like he's trolling then, right? Because he keeps putting these videos out talking about Oklahoma coming and Texas coming back to the Big 12. Well, the
Yeah.
last one actually wasn't
He's
Texas.
trolling.
It was OU, Nebraska, and Missouri.
He's trolling.
I'm just like, it's the weirdest thing because then he'll take these shots at Oklahoma the whole time, but you want them back kind of, but I don't understand that.
Yeah, he doesn't. If you watch his videos, like he won't, like he'll tell you it's a rumor in the video. Like he won't,
Oh yeah, that's right.
but
No,
he
you're
does.
right.
But he doesn't. Like for me, and again, maybe we're nitpicking here, and I'm not trying to throw him under the bus. I don't have anything personal against the guy.
No. He's
He's apparently doing better than me, so I'm not going to sit here and tell him he's a piece of shit or something. But
no.
But I do get frustrated because he doesn't put question marks or anything in his titles,
Right.
which makes it out to be a statement, not a question.
Right.
Exactly.
That changes the entire definition of what you're saying.
The video he put out made it look like it was a done thing. Nebraska, Missouri, Oklahoma back to the Big 12 because of exactly what you just said.
Yeah, or he makes the title so long all you see is ACC Big 12 merger. That's all you see,
Yeah.
right? Until you click on it.
Actually, I got more respect for him now. The more we
Back
talk
to
about it.
the point that Killer Bruce was making, that I was trying to tell you before I was muted for whatever reason,
Yeah.
or you was muted from hearing me.
It was weird. I don't know what the heck happened.
What he's saying is if the SEC breaks off, and I know that sounds like a crazy thing to say, but it could definitely happen, especially with the way them and the Big Ten have been butting heads. And if they were to do that, they're not going to be able to take some of the Big Ten schools. So they're going to have to go and get some Big 12 and ACC schools to make it feasible, because just 16 teams, it's not going to be a legit championship. You need about 24 to 32 teams. And I think if they did that, West Virginia would definitely be in the mix.
I would hope so. I think if they go to 24, West Virginia has a shot. But if they only go to 20, I think we'd get left out, because I think North Carolina would be in before us. unfortunately, even though I don't think their brand is as strong, I think Virginia would get in before us
What?
because of where they're in. Because I think SEC doesn't have a footprint in Virginia, and it's in the southeast, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh,
And they got some big markets there.
yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
got Charlotte, you got
I would put
Richmond,
Virginia
deep
Tech in the
Northern
SEC
Virginia.
before.
Well, I would think so too, but from everything I hear, and you guys can answer this better than me, but I've heard that the SEC likes flagship programs for the most part.
Oh,
Yeah, they
man.
do, but the whole thing about how great the academics is the biggest horseshit thing I've ever heard.
It's accurate. It's actually accurate though.
I get tired of hearing that crap because it's just them patronizing everybody.
Well, but I mean, I mean, I think it's BS. You think it's BS, but unfortunately, it's college presidents care about that stuff.
But
And
they
at the
care
end of the
about
day,
it,
they're the
why
ones
don't they?
they
Why don't
they want to rub
just-
elbows with what they consider the elites.
Well, if they care about it so much, then why don't they just kick Mississippi State out of the SEC? 'Cause
Well, they're not going to kick people out, but they
I mean-
will. But they're not going to take in anybody new that
It just seems a little hypocritical.
doesn't
to me.
meet. And I don't think the SEC is as elitist about that as the Big Ten. Big Ten's like if you're not one of the academic elites,
Well,
unless you're. And the only reason Oregon got in my opinion, is because Washington needed a travel partner. Washington needed somebody to come in with them, so they brought Oregon with them.
Or they
Because Oregon's not, but Oregon is AAU, but they're not. But if you look at their research spending, they don't spend a ton of money
I
on
know
research.
that deep down you want academics to matter because they're universities, and that's why you're saying that. But if you're being honest, I'm just being honest that academics really don't matter to these people. They just say that.
To the school presidents, I disagree with that. A lot of school
It's
presidents don't care about.
patronizing, man.
A lot of school
my
presidents
opinion.
care more about academics and sports.
So they say.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
tell you this. I'll tell you this. You know, the whole thing of the SEC breaking away and just forming their own thing may sound, far fetched, but if Tony Petitti keeps eating Greg Sankey's lunch and pushing him around like he just did, I
Yeah.
bet you it becomes more and more of a reality the longer that shit keeps up.
How do you think he ate his lunch?
Because,
he
man,
found him in doing that ninth conference game, and they claimed they were going to play tougher schedules, and they're not.
Oh,
the
So
whole
the
thing
schedule,
was.
the SEC's playing a ninth conference game, plus they're playing a Power Four
But
non-conference game.
the other
the
thing
Big
is,
Ten's not doing that. The Indiana has scheduled 3 cupcakes. They're not playing a non-conference Power Four.
everybody's doing it, but the Big Ten.
but the
Exactly.
big thing,
That's what I'm talking about.
though, but dude, the big thing where he's really pushed him around is that everyone else, the Big 12, the ACC, Notre Dame, the SEC, everyone wanted to go to 16 teams. The only reason why we're not playing a 16-team playoff next year and for the next few years indefinitely is because the Big Ten, the only way they would agree to it is if we went to 24 3 years down the road. So he's basically just strong-arming. You basically just looked at a room full of people and went, I know everyone else here wants to do this, but we're going to do what I want. That's a power move.
Yeah.
And that's basically telling everyone to kiss your ass. And Greg Sankey looks like a punk to me, and because we lost a bye week and gained a ninth conference game, and the Big Ten gave up nothing.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I actually think going to a ninth conference game is a good thing long term. But the Big Ten, I do agree that the Big Ten needs to do it. Everybody needs to do that. Every Power Four conference needs to be playing non-conference games.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
but
with
the
that.
Power Four, they need to play one Power Four non-conference guaranteed.
Yes.
Conference.
Correct.
And that
Now, I
too.
know Ohio State's doing it, Michigan's doing it, but the rest of them's not. Indiana dropped.
Indiana is purposely playing 3 cupcakes a year.
Yeah, exactly. They dropped Virginia, not even a powerhouse. They dropped Virginia for Old Dominion or some shit like that.
Yeah. Now, look, they just won a national championship, so it's hard to say too much about them. But would they have been the number 1 seed if they had played, I don't know, hell, Virginia or somebody else and lost?
Yep.
Would they have had the number 1 seed? Which means they might have had a different path through the playoff.
They didn't take as much wear and tear either. You got 3 games to rest your starters. We don't have 3 games to rest our starters.
I mean, they asked Signetti about it. He was basically straight up. He was, why would we? We don't get rewarded for it, so why would we do it?
Yeah.
And he's not wrong.
Texas sort of got punished for playing Ohio State, didn't they?
I mean, I think it's crap. Yes and no. I don't necessarily agree with that. If they shouldn't have lost to Florida, man.
That's
true.
exactly right.
That's true too. The Florida game's what really screwed them.
That's exactly right.
The Ohio State loss wouldn't have hurt them had they not lost to Florida.
That's true.
I'm absolutely correct.
But no, it's I definitely agree with you that all of them need to be on the same page. But here's what I think is going to also potentially force the SEC to break away is all the. I mean, you saw that letter the Big Ten and SEC put out today, didn't you? About basically calling out Cody Campbell for trying to do this Super League thing.
I didn't see that.
Well, you know how Cody Campbell's got this saving college sports thing he's trying to do, where he's trying to pull the media rights for all the conferences, for all the FBS teams into one big media rights deal instead of having separate conference deals.
Interesting.
And he wants to go back to more regional play games and all this. And according to him, he thinks everybody will make more money, including the Blue Bloods. But the SEC and Big Ten don't agree with that. So they put this letter out today, basically calling him out, saying it's not accurate.
SEC's always been the one that's been vilified for cheating and all this other crap. But the SEC's actually on the Big 12 and the ACC side, man. The ones everybody should be ganging up on is the Big 10. They're the ones that's holding up everything, just like they did with the BCS back in the day. They had that stupid-ass Rose Bowl tie-in with two conferences and held everybody up for 60 years.
What about the alliance?
They're doing it again.
What about the alliance that they made with the Pac-12?
Yeah, stabbed them right in the back.
What happened to that? Where were you on that, dickhead?
Here's where I get frustrated with the SEC. I do agree with you though to a degree. I think the Big Ten gets off easy sometimes, but because Greg Sankey's willing to do interviews and speak out, he gets crap for it. I do agree with that, but here's where I do think he's a little bit sanctimonious and a little bit egotistical and a little bit of a prick.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that.
If I look at that from the view of a team in that conference, I would love it.
Well,
we didn't get our way. The Big Ten did. So
yeah.
Well, you kind of did because you got to stay. You got to stay at 6. You got to stay at 12 teams.
We didn't want to stay at 12. We wanted to go to 16 like everybody else, like the ACC and the Big 12. Everybody wanted to go 16.
Especially now that they're giving Notre Dame that damn qualifier.
That's BS, man.
That's cool.
I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at Brett Yormark for giving the SEC and Big Ten all that power.
I said that on this show. Everybody from the SEC and the Big Ten, most people were thumping their chest, and I'm like, that's the wrong way to look at it. You got too much power in too few hands, and now all it takes is one of them to say no, and it's not happening. So
it seems like Yormark and Sankey have been on the same page about most things.
Yeah.
Which a lot of Big 12 fans get pissed off about that. But I'm like, maybe there's a reason there. I don't know. I'm sure they're making backroom deals here.
I was just about to say, dude, all those guys are looking out for each other, man.
ACC Big 12 merger. Why don't the SEC and the Big 12 and the ACC all merge and just leave the Big 10 out like the Ivy League?
Now that I'd be fine with. I'd be fine with that.
Honestly, if the SEC does break away, then the Big 10 is going to follow them and do the same thing, I think.
I'd be like, screw y'all.
I was just about to say, but really, I'd be fine. You're losing Ohio State. That's the big one that you're losing. You're losing Michigan from a brand standpoint.
USC.
Yeah. Oregon. I hate them so much.
I know you do, but I don't like them either. But it is what it is.
You're right. It's fair. It's you. Yeah, it's hard for me to words to come out of my mouth. It's hard.
USC and Michigan, they're not happy with the Big Ten right now because of that damn equity shit or something.
But real quick, who gives a shit about UCLA? Who cares about Washington? Who cares about? I mean, truly, I don't really care about Oregon either. I certainly don't give a damn about Rutgers or Northwestern or Indiana for that matter. So I'd be fine with leaving the Big Ten behind. I think it'd be good for them.
Yeah, I couldn't.
They could be the academic elite and join the Ivy League. Then they do.
If that happens, though, if that happens, I would actually. There's a rumor floating around that there are, and I don't even know that. I think it's more than a rumor. I think there have been some Big 12 and ACC schools who have met with private equity about maybe breaking away, like the top brands from each of those leagues breaking away
That
and
makes sense.
forming an entirely new conference.
That makes total sense. I think
That'd
that
be-
would be smart.
Be very competitive.
That'd be smart.
Because it looks like Florida State and Clemson may not be able to get into one of the Power Twos right now, and if they might have overplayed their hand a little bit, and if they can't get in,
That shit's funny.
they could get you got Florida State, Clemson. I think North Carolina's going to end up in either the SEC or the Big Ten at some point. I think, and I think Miami probably will too. To be honest, but if you get Louisville, Florida State, Clemson, a few other schools, maybe West Virginia, Utah, I don't know, name a few. That would be a pretty damn good conference.
Absolutely.
Now it wouldn't make as much money as the Big Ten or the SEC, but they would make more money than what they're making now.
Yeah, but you'd have, I mean, if you just absorb that, first of all, you'd be top tier in basketball, because you'd have Arizona, Kansas, North Carolina, Duke. You'd be pretty damn good in baseball. You'd have some really big brands in football and a lot of really solid, brands behind them. So
I would take Kansas just for basketball. I never give Missouri their rival.
Yeah, Kansas has to be in that conversation for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I wish. I mean, Jesse, you've said it before, and I couldn't agree more. Like, I wish the SEC would expand and go after big basketball brands and not worry about more big football brands.
Somebody's got to lose. Somebody's not going to be a football brand anymore. They're going to start losing.
Well, I've heard that's what Sankey's doing. I mean, that's why. I mean, when you look at like North Carolina, for example, Virginia. Virginia's not as good in basketball now as they were, but they're decent in basketball. Kansas, if they.
That would help Missouri out a lot because Missouri is a big rival.
It would.
I would take Kansas and North Carolina in a heartbeat.
You get two flagship schools with good basketball brands. If the academics matter, you got that too. You got two new states that you weren't in before with you expand your footprint. There's some advantages of those schools, but
And technically, Kansas is still touching the SEC because it's touching Oklahoma, which is touching Texas, which is touching Louisiana.
It's geographically correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. The only way West Virginia gets in is if they get. It's going to take political maneuvering by somebody to get them in. I mean, like a Nick Saban or a McAfee or somebody's going to have to pull some strings because
them two together might be able to do something.
Maybe, especially if McAfee makes it big in Hollywood. He's going to Hollywood now. Did y'all hear about that?
Who?
He's supposed to be taking me with him.
He is. He's going to be in 4 episodes of the Tulsa King next season.
Oh, snap. I love the Tulsa King.
McAfee?
Is he really?
Yeah.
You seen Tulsa King Killer?
I haven't started watching it yet. It's actually on my list.
Dude, you got to watch it.
It's a little cheesy sometimes.
I love it.
Sort of like Walker, Texas Ranger. He gets away with shit that wouldn't happen. But
that's all right. I can suspend belief.
Who needs reality, man? You're watching.
I don't know, man.
He's away from reality.
He is the mafia. Mafia gets away with a lot of shit, man.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's definitely high on my list, and I am kind of looking for a show right now because I was a huge. Do what?
I said, Walker, Texas Ranger used to pull some shit out of his ass, man. They had dead rights strung up, man. This damn Indian ghost come and saved him. I'm like, man, come on, man. They had you.
Yeah, the only thing, and I don't want to give away anything because he hasn't watched it, but the one back to what you're saying though, Jesse, the one thing that does. He does those things, and I'm like, this dude's like 75, 76 years old. He ain't doing that in real life. Come on.
I think he's actually 80 now.
Is he?
I think he is, yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's funny you say that because I just saw Expendables 4 was on Netflix. And I mean, you gotta love that, man. You got to love Dolph Lundgren right in the beginning.
I haven't even seen the Expendables movies, man.
Oh, dude.
They're pretty good.
Are they good?
They're pretty good.
The first one's got Stone Cold in it.
I know. I knew he was in one of them.
Yeah, they're. I
He
mean,
was
you know,
awesome.
they're the same thing. They're complete nonsense. You know, but
Well, I mean, John Wick's nonsense, and I loved it. So
yeah, same thing.
nobody's killing that many people with a pencil.
No, I
MacGyver can do
was just about to say MacGyver.
Yeah, MacGyver maybe,
it.
but John Wick's a badass. So
Yeah, he is.
just don't mess with his dog.
That's right.
But have you seen Landman?
It is right here.
Love Landman.
Yes,
All right.
Landman's awesome too, boy. I love.
If you like Landman, you'll probably like Tulsa King. And Mayor of Kingstown's a good one.
Yeah, I've done Mayor of Kingstown.
Well, I know
And-
Tulsa King is a Taylor Sheridan show, and he's
Yep.
got-
So was Mayor of Kingstown.
oh,
There
is
it
it
is.
really?
There it
Yep.
is for you, cuz.
Oh, he's older than I thought he was. Wow.
79, almost 80. He'll be
Wow.
80 this year.
You know, this is the first TV series he's ever done.
Really?
Really?
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
He had done only movies in his entire career, and I heard somewhere that he a news article or something, and it was a lot more than he realized. It was a lot more than he realized when he signed up for it. It's a lot harder than making a movie because
It's a
it
lot
takes
of
longer to
hours.
do it.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause you-
lot of hours.
He
Yeah,
produces a lot of shit. He got a little pissed off at the whole Creed thing. I think they had a falling out on the whole Creed series.
is that why he wasn't in the last one?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He felt like they infringed on his rights or something. I can't.
Sylvester Stallone's a good dude, man.
He is.
He seems to be.
He's a conservative.
Seems to be a down to earth dude that you could go out and hang out and drink a beer with, and
Yeah.
you know he's not elitist like a lot of the other
I
ones.
know
But
didn't his son commit suicide or something?
I don't know.
A while back, his son was like 37 when he died.
I should know that. I'm kind of a
I think
Sylvester.
you're right, actually, about that. That was the one that was in Rocky 4, right?
I think he committed
Oh, did he? He committed suicide?
I think so.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't
His
know
name was
why-
Robert in the movie.
Is that one
He
of them
was
red
also
flag
in
words?
Rocky.
Are you allowed to say that word on here?
Huh?
What?
Are you allowed to say that word on here?
What
I know
word?
they get mad if you don't say the word
Oh,
unalive.
unalive.
If you don't say unalive, are you allowed to say suicide on here?
I don't think you are actually.
Technically, you're not. But
So you just get but I mean you're going to get demonetized anyway for showing a softball game, so it don't matter.
No, it
That's
don't
right.
matter. But I tell you what I did get from that. I get donations and memberships.
They don't dock that, do they?
No, they don't, because they get cut in on some of that stuff.
did you pick up a couple of subscriptions tonight?
I haven't looked at my subscriber rate yet. I'll have to look at it.
I need to take a look and see. Oh yeah,
I made $35 in donations right now on Cash App.
that's awesome. Well, boys, I got to run, man. We've been down at 3 hours now.
Yeah, me too. I'm in a hotel. I got to go to bed and get up for work in the morning.
Y'all have a good night, man. It was great hanging out with the chat tonight. Kuz, good to see you. And Jeff,
Good to see y'all, man. It's been a while.
Be in touch. Yeah, man. Too long. Been too long.
Let's get together and do some, I don't know, softball or conference
Yeah,
realignment videos if you want to, Kuz.
We
need to
need to,
watch-
man. We
we
need to
need
come
to
up with. We need to come up with a topic
Conference realignment thing will be a good thing, I think.
about West Virginia. Maybe do something about West Virginia going to the SEC. That would be a good one.
Yeah, or the SEC and the ACC and the Big 12 breaking away from the Big 10.
Basically, what we were just talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
All
right,
right,
brother.
man. Y'all be
See
good.
y'all.
Y'all take care.
I don't know how to get out of here.
I ain't letting you go. Okay. Well, Kuz can get out of there for a little bit. You almost got stuck in a posse. I appreciate all y'all being in here. Mr. John, I see you in here now, brother. I ain't shouted you out yet, but I'm shouting you out now. Sam, saw you in here late. Sam 442 Olds. Appreciate all y'all being in here. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to join the Outlaw Posse and get your badge and get deputized like these other guys have got their badges, like Killer Breeze and Fred Bagley and Tammy Burton and Richard Burton. All you got to do is hit that join button by the subscribe button. You get your badge, you get deputized, you get a random 4 horseman shout as well as possibly the comment of the day. Class is now dismissed.